Dude, do you know what's coming up?
What? The 100th episode!
Congratulations!
Love you, Donny.
Love you!
Hell yeah.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Growing Up with Godzilla. My name is Donny Winter, and this is my show where I have conversations with Godzilla fans about how they've grown with the character and franchise over time. Tonight is an exciting milestone episode. We've hit 100 episodes. I am bamboozled. I am flabbergasted, but here we are, and I decided a long time ago that I would do this as a live episode because I know many of you have been yearning for me to do this as a live show, but that would be a lot of work if it were a continual live show. But it's going to be fun to do this particular episode, a milestone, as a live show. And I'm not doing this alone either. I am joined by a lineup of some really cool people. And also, there are going to be some guest videos that I will be playing from others who have been on the show and others who have not yet been on the show, sharing their congratulations and some of their tidbits about favorite films, etc. Ultimately, at the end of the day, Growing Up with Godzilla has always been about celebrating our stories as Godzilla fans, our origins, our entry points, our favorite things, because we don't really, in my opinion, have those conversations enough. And all of you, I really appreciate you being here through the whole journey, and I just look forward to many more episodes to come. So I am going to bring on my phenomenal guests. My first guest this evening is actually the first person who ever appeared on Growing Up with Godzilla. My dear Kaiju Kim, how are you?
I'm fantastic, Donny. Congratulations on 100 episodes. I'm so proud of you. Yay.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And honestly, you were like my guinea pig at the beginning to determine the effectiveness of the show. And I see that it has clearly taken hold because people seem to be enjoying it. And that makes me happy.
Indeed.
So, yay. The next wonderful guest that I have joining us this evening is Nick Crispino, Kaiju Junkie. How are you?
What's up? Happy 100 episodes.
Oh, thank you. Have you recovered from G-Fest yet?
Barely.
Barely. I know. I haven't yet either.
Living on nothing but Giordano's deep dish and alcohol.
Oh, at G-Fest though, you get so busy that the need for a carb is always necessary. That is what I'm always trying to say.
Yeah.
So, the next wonderful human being I have on joining tonight is Brian from Talking Toku. Hello.
Hello. Happy 100 episodes, Donny.
Thank you. It's good to have you in the ether. I know we can't see you, but that is totally okay. As long as you got audio, that's all that matters to me.
I was scrambling to find my my webcam today, but I don't know where it went, and I think a goblin took it and ran off with it.
It was definitely probably a goblin. Undoubtedly.
There's no way it could be my fault and my general sloppiness. No way.
For anybody who does want to see Brian's face, we did do an episode of Growing Up with Godzilla last season in which there was a full face reveal. So, I know Jacob was just saying, face reveal. Definitely, there was a face reveal. The next delightful person I have on is Adam from Thirsty Thursday Toys.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's always good to see you. I am thrilled that we actually got to hang out at G-Fest this year because the last couple of years it's been so busy that we never got a chance to. Yeah.
So much going on.
I know. My goodness. What is your cocktail for the evening?
Well, this is just a pineapple cider. I found the cup.
Oh, okay. Love pineapple cider. That sounds absolutely delicious. So, and then, of course, last but certainly not least, we have Jurassic Zilla Babe. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I love you and congratulations.
I love you too. And we got to meet for the first time at G-Fest this year, which
I know. I'm so happy about that.
It was just phenomenal. Like at first I didn't recognize you. I was just like, oh my God, who's this person coming up to me? And then it happened. So
See, the hair always helps when people recognize me.
well, I think it was also like the sheer impressiveness of like your outfit too. Like I was just like, it's like, oh my God, stunning,
Thank you so much.
iconic. No, so this will be the first set of a few other guests that will be on. We do have a couple more people who will be joining us later on in the evening. But I do want to note that there's a lot of people in the chat, and I think we should probably examine who we have joining us this evening, right? So let's see. Oh my gosh, you have to scroll way far back. We have Okay is here.
Okay.
Ghidorah Cam, my friend Cindy, Stream of Awareness. Maddie is here. Okay, Lagiacris is here.
That's a cool name.
Good to see you. Lagiacris' name is phenomenal. Nathan is here.
Nathan!
Woo! Of course, Jacob is here. Jacob is at work, but will be on soon. Edwin Gonzalez says we cannot rush positivity. Yes, or perfection.
That too.
Let's see. Did I miss any? I know there's a few others. N. Conway is here. Thank you for the congratulations. Let's see. Ray 2D2. I probably mispronounce that every single time. It's great to see you. Sean is here. Yes. Okay. Jackie Boulay, my mother-in-law, my future mother-in-law is here. Great to have family joining us too. Okay. Brian JK.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
You could have not told me, and I would have just been a fool the entire
Every time I appear on anything, Jacob demands my face be shown, and I always have to say I'm sorry.
He is aware that you have shown your face before, right?
Oh yeah, but he doesn't care. He wants it now. He doesn't want to put more work into it.
Jacob does clarify that he's met Brian in person. It's just funny to demand he do a face reveal every time. Totally get that.
That's allegedly, because we've been told that we've met each other, but I don't really remember all that well, and he doesn't seem to remember all that well either. So we've just been told that we've met.
I kind of think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just going along with it. I mean, I have a pretty bad memory, so
I feel that.
No, I always like, especially at GFest, I feel that way because like I will have people come. I have really bad like name and face recognition, so people will come up to me, and now that there's like no name tags at GFest, like I'm just like, hello, and
Hey,
you
good to see you. How are you? Good old you.
I feel like that's just sort of how the way it is at G-Fest, because for a lot of us, this is like the only time of year where we see people, and sometimes it's people we don't interact with online that often. So it's like after 365 days, like you are. So I think like in this situation, it's like excusable, because there were like multiple times where I was like, I know your face, I don't remember your name.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot
Absolutely.
of people I know only by like their screen name. So they come up to me, I'm like, I'm so and so. I'm like, that's a real name. Can you take one?
That's why like.
Am I the
You
only
are
one who
too.
prefers to be called by his actual when meeting in person to be called by their actual name rather than, because like there were people who were calling me Kaiju Junkie all week, and I'm just like, you could call me Nick, like I don't mind, but like there's no comfortable way to bring that up.
Yeah.
I don't even use a screen name anymore, really. I mean, I used to have one like on the message boards. I do still have some people who call me Eternal Mothra from like 20 years ago, which is like one person this year referred to me as that, and I'm like, I had a moment where I was like, woo, like I like it activated a neuron that hadn't fired in a long time. So
Was that like your Winter Soldier activation?
yes, I started twitching. It was pretty wild. So, Nuclear Goji Edits is here. Hello, Christine. Christine, it's so good to see you. Let's see here. I am scrolling on through. Jack
Let me
Harrison
go
is
camping
here.
with you too.
What was that, Celeste?
She said she got back from camping and I want to go camping as well.
When it cools down, I will go camping. At this temperature, I'm like, ooh. Depends on the type of camping too. Like it has to be
Come out to San Diego. We got some places you can camp basically on the beach. I got you.
beach camping. Okay, you've won me over already.
Christine keeps calling me Pete Wentz. It started at G-Fest and it hasn't stopped, and it's now
Oh my God, Pete!
Yeah,
You know what? I can see it.
I see it.
I
too.
can absolutely see that.
no autographs, guys, please.
I would take that as a huge compliment. Though.
She's just
like,
been it's ever since G-Fest. It's just been nothing but Pete Wentz in my comments from her. It's so funny.
that is amazing. Jack. Jack. It's happy to see you too. I'm like clicking on the same people now. I apologize. Sean is here. Henshin John, who was just on Growing Up with Godzilla, is here as well. All right. I think I am essentially caught up. All right. No, I will be monitoring the chat. So anybody who wants to say anything, like, feel free to comment something. So, but no, we are gathered here to celebrate 100 episodes of Growing Up with Godzilla. I think we got to do some preliminary celebrations at G-Fest because I had quite a few people being like, "Oh my God!" But that thought in mind, briefly, each of us, how did G-Fest go for you this year? Kim, would you like to start?
Yeah, I might as well. I'm so glad that I was able to go to G-Fest this year. I almost did not go because of reasons, but I was able to go on Saturday and Sunday, and it was fantastic. I gotta say, G-Fest is probably my favorite weekend of the year. I look forward to it every year, and I love seeing my boys, and you included, of course. I love you so much. And, just, seeing all the Godzilla fans and all the awesome costumes and just being among my people, fellow nerds. It's fantastic. Looking forward to it. Next
I'm
year.
so glad you were able to make it. I'm so glad we both were able to make it because
yes.
the universe was working against us.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch our 5-hour stream from yesterday, we talk at length about the absolute shenanigans that we dealt with. So I will not rehash all of those here because because Kim and I have PTSD. So anyway,
Oh no.
Nick, how about you? How was G-Fest for you?
God, how much time do you have? It was great. It was a very chill year. Met up with some great people again. Met up with some new people. Met some new people today. G-Fest is always the best when you make new friends. So, although I will say, travel back was a bit of a hassle. So other than travel back, everything was great. Panels were great. The guests were great. I really don't know what else to say other than it was just great.
That's good. I mean, not the travel nightmares.
Well,
I've heard so many people have travel nightmares.
A few people got I know because I'm in New York, and if everyone who lives here knows
you might have
that,
been in the same situation than I was then.
Yeah, that huge storm that came like barreling through the tri-state area. So like we diverged to Atlantic City at the very last minute, and then they diverted us to diverted to DC. Long story short, left for the airport at 10 a.m. Didn't get home until 3 a.m. So
oof.
Jesus.
But I'm starting to notice, because that happened in 2023 too, and I'm starting to notice every time I have a great G-Fest that tops the previous year, it's always a struggle to get home. But
yeah,
you take the good with the bad,
That's
Yeah.
the trade-off.
Yeah, right, trade-off.
If something doesn't come up, I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, universe, what are you doing?
You look over your shoulder.
nothing's going wrong right now.
This isn't natural.
That was too easy. What's going on?
Exactly. Yeah.
Celeste, how about you?
Oh, I love G-Fest. Like they were saying, it's the one time of year that I completely look forward to. I'm counting down the days consistently. But yeah, it's my time to see all of my friends, new friends, old friends, and it's just my favorite type of year. I love seeing everybody. I love spending all my money, and so And also, yeah, as he was saying, I'm surprised this year we didn't have trouble leaving the airport. Last year it was the whole, we had to spend the night again, thunder, tornado, or whatever the heck hit the airport. There was a fire. But this year was somewhat easy, thankfully.
Insert natural disaster that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
I loved
Next
it.
year it's going to be the straight up rapture.
Oh,
Um,
I hope not.
take me away. Take me away. Anyway, Adam, how about you?
This was my favorite so far. They get better and better every year, and I think that's because I know more and more people with each passing year. Because like my first few G-Fests, I knew like nobody, and I'm just running around by myself. But this year, I'm passing people in the halls. We're stopping, we're talking, and like I wish I'd spent more time with more people. But I got to see panels. I got to host a panel for the first time. I got to see the model room, the art, and just everything. Go to the movies, just get the most of it. I mean, this is going to be my last G-Fest for a while, so I really wanted to make sure I hit like every little bit. But like from the moment I landed, I ran into Jacob at baggage claim, and then up to the moment I left, I was with like Celeste and people like at the airport, right at the gate. So that was just amazing to have it so full of people from start to finish.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were there until we basically all got on the plane.
Yeah, we were. It was a while.
We took G-Fest to the airport.
I love that. Now, Brian, you were not able to. I don't think you were at G-Fest this year, right?
No, unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I have school, so I don't really have a whole lot of time. But next year, I'm
Well,
going.
you're manifesting you coming next year.
I graduate next year, like right before G-Fest time, so it'll be my little gift to myself.
Brian face reveal at G-Fest. Let's go.
Yep, Jacob is going to have the time of his life. He's going to get to see it IRL.
I think he's actually going to make that Brian face reveal shirt that he's always been talking about.
He really should, and he should make one for me, because I'd wear it pretty consistently. I'd wear it.
Okay, so thank you all for answering. You know me, I loved it. You lived through me badgering you with so many different questions, and you will be badgered again the rest of the evening with some additional questions. I do want to check out the chat really quickly. Christine remembers the 2023 tornadoes where she almost died. No, not the tornadoes.
No.
Let's see. Christine says, Celeste, I was so happy to meet you finally. You are so much fun, happy, and bubbly.
Oh, I was so happy to meet you too. Seeing you in person was like literally just like, oh my god, there she is. I know. Really quickly, I told her that she was one of the first girls I had ever seen in the Godzilla space. So meeting her was like actually mind blowing for me.
Oh, a full circle moment. I love that. Lagiakra says, G-Fest 2025 was metal. Thankfully, I didn't get COVID again, unlike last year. Ooh, yikes. I did hear that last year there was like a big COVID thing that went around. So, Christine says, congrats on your first panel, Adam.
Hey, you did a great job also.
Thank you.
Nathan asks, did you talk about famous monster pizza in your panel, Adam?
No, so there were some like famous monster pizza. There's Godzilla sushi in San Fran. There's a bunch of things that like we still need to add. We were adding things up until the last minute. There was just so much. So people are like, you should do it again. You should do it again next year. Just add more. Maybe.
Did you? I forget. Did you talk about the like the Godzilla pancake and the Godzilla like themed sodas that you can get at the Hotel Gracery in Shinjuku?
Yeah, I think Alex, he did that. Is that the same place where that has like the burger with like the chips as the dorsal?
No, I think it's just the pancake, and they have these two sodas, like a citrus one and a pineapple one, and they have like the foam art. One is Godzilla 54, and the other one is -1.
Maybe not. Okay, I'll add that to the.
I have pictures of them. I'll send them to you.
Yes,
so.
Please.
I was so sad that I didn't make it for your panel, Adam. The traffic was back to travel nightmares.
Like, there were still people in line for the vendor hall when we were going on. But we recorded at least the audio, so we should be able to get that up here at some point.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to it. We got some new faces. We have Pistola Pete. Hello. We have Earth M78 Studios. Hello. Ghidorah says G-Fest 30 was amazing. The energy was amazing. Everyone was amazing. Eldersaurus, who I just got to meet at G-Fest this year, which is wonderful, says, congrats on 100 episodes. You were all awesome. I look forward to more Growing Up with Godzilla. Yay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Cindy is back. Welcome back, Cindy. Matt says, all this food talk reminds me that I still need to try out something from the Godzilla cookbook. I do as well. I know, Kim, you've been dabbling with the Godzilla cookbook, haven't you?
Yes, I have a video that I filmed like a month, like almost 2 months ago, actually, that I still have to edit because life keeps getting in the way. So hopefully that'll be out soon.
We are waiting with bated breath because it's going to be fun. I know it's going to be fun. Christine missed so many panels, hoping most of them. I did miss a lot of panels as well. Let's see. Awesome. Well, time to badger you with another question, everyone. Because, well, obviously, like, how do we get to know our histories? How do we get to know our preferences, experiences without asking the question? So I wanted to know, and by the way, this is for those of you who've been on the show before. These are, I think, questions that I've not given you before. So hopefully they will not be repeats. But which Godzilla film have you rewatched the most and why?
I want to say I've recently watched Godzilla vs. Destroyer quite a lot. I've caught myself watching it. It was at Pickwick. I watched it before we left. I showed my boyfriend his first time seeing it, so it's by choice has been one of those movies. I've just wanted to make myself cry for a long while, I guess.
I would be like a shriveled, dehydrated creature if I watched Destroy that.
I'm literally drinking electrolytes and hydration stuff right now because I've been needing it.
You're still recovering from G-Fest. There you go.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. All the having fun and drinking.
And sobbing, apparently.
Exactly.
Anyone else? Which Godzilla film have you rewatched the most? Have you wore out any VHSs, DVDs, or anything?
I mean,
Click
Wars all day, every day. I don't know. There's something about this movie that just click something. Something in my brain just clicks with it. I mean, I'm obsessed with it. I love the monsters, the action. Don Fry. I mean, that's his autograph right there. I even had him. Hold on. Sign the copy. That's his signature right there, Captain Gordon. There's like, I'm the kind of Godzilla fan where I like a little bit of everything, like the groundedness of the original 2014 Shin Godzilla. Give it to me the over-the-top wackiness of the Showa era. Give it to me the mixture of both with the Heisei era. Just give it to me. And whenever I'm in the mood for some bat crap insane stuff, so I always go back to Final Wars. And seeing it at the Pickwick last year.
Oh, that was wild.
Wow, chef's kiss.
Plus those exilian outfits were fire.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and I cosplayed as Captain Gordon this G-Fest, my first time cosplaying, so that should give you an indication of how I feel about this movie.
The best cosplay out there.
What?
The best Gordon cosplay out there.
I was so upset that I didn't see it.
What, you didn't?
I did not. I don't know. We must have been milling around doing something somewhere else because I was like, I saw the pictures and I was like, I need to see Nick do this.
I was so mad because the hat I wore was not the first choice. So I literally just bought the first brown duster that I saw on Amazon, and I was trying to find like the crusher cap that goes with it. And I found one where the color matched perfectly, but it was like, oh, it'll get to you. It literally arrived the day before. It was going to either be the day before or the day I left for G-Fest. So I'm like, I don't trust like that, so let me just get a backup. And the hat I wore wound up being the backup. And I got the notification as I was at the airport saying like, this item has been delivered to you. Fuck. Just missed it. But maybe next year.
Maybe next year. That's a good movie though. Like, I think that's kind of turned into one of my comfort movies for sure.
I'm not afraid to say it's my favorite one.
Heck yeah.
Well,
I feel like last year helped me appreciate it. Sorry, Adam, what were you saying?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, last year I maybe develop a whole nother appreciation for GFW.
Like that, the scene where Kazama flies into the Exilian ship like it's the Death Star. And it's like that music, Keith Emerson, rest in
Sobbing.
peace, and oh my god! Somebody else take over. I'm gonna.
Well, I was saying I think that's the one I watched the most as well. Like as much as I love Biollante, and that was the first one I saw, so it got like a head start. It's kind of too emotional to like watch all the time. But like Final Wars, you can stick it on anytime. You can sit down and focus on it. You can just have it in the background while you're doing dishes, and then just like say some lines along with it. It's so good.
So in other words, we need something that has minimal emotional investment. And because for me, like if it's too emotional, I'm like, ooh, because I'm already like, as you all know,
Draining.
an exhaustingly emotional person. So like if I watch Biollante, I'm like, oh, you know.
Like I'd watch Destroy 'Em more, but like I can't put myself through that.
Somebody needs to stop me watching that movie again. I'm gonna go crazy.
Maybe you're numbed to it now, though. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Other frequently rewatched films.
I have watched Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster like 25,000 times and counting.
Goated answer.
I love that.
A good one.
That was like my childhood movie. I would always watch it as a kid. I was I think that was like a daily routine for me. I would watch that as a kid. Yeah.
I guess mine would be Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 74. It's always my favorite. Always will be. But
that one's emotional for me though too. The jaw breaking, the
oh yeah. It's horrifying, but I love it. I think Godzilla 2014 though, like I love that movie. I know it's pretty divisive, but I've watched it like a whole lot. It's easily my favorite of the MonsterVerse movies. So, but yeah.
So don't listen to him, Brian. They don't know anything.
I think it's good. It's an easy movie to watch. I think it's easy, at least.
I think if you can, flaws and all, it's fine. I mean, granted, there are things that I would change, but I think for what it is, it was definitely like a good starting point for the Godzilla Renaissance.
Yeah, I think when we were on originally, Donny, we were talking about Godzilla 2014, and I think I remember saying like, watch it as if it's like a disaster movie, not a kaiju movie, and it changes your like the way you watch it a little bit.
Yes, because I've been one of those people, like, it's not my favorite film. I used to be kind of harsh on that film, but I think you telling me that kind of reframed my thinking a little bit when watching it, and it helped me develop more of an appreciation. I think that's another reason why I like doing the show so much, is because, like, I am getting other people's perspectives and takes on things, and it's kind of making me, like, re-examine, like, oh, I hate like my terrible takes on things sometimes. It's helping me re-examine them, so it's kind of refreshing. I love it.
I think all Godzilla 2014 needed was just to have like a 1 to 2 minute fight scene at the airport. Had they not cut away and they just had a little skirmish in the middle,
Yeah.
there will be a drastically lower amount of people who are critical about the movie.
Yes.
But no,
Showing
Gareth
Godzilla
Edwards.
great, but they should have added more to that. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Gareth Edwards. He's got to save the main event for the finale.
Damn it, Mr. Edwards.
Oh my god! If I ever meet him, someone's gonna have to hold me back because I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders like, what the.
So let's hope he's not at Comic-Con then, because I'll be hearing you from like across the hall.
Yeah, you'll be hearing stories like local New York man escorted at a Comic-Con by police.
Exactly.
Be nice to my man Gareth. He
No,
got to
no.
deal with studios, man. He got to deal with all that.
I'm obviously just being funny. Like I have nothing but respect for Edwards. But it's just that, like, why did you do that to me? Like I was 18. I was a young Godzilla fan. I had expectations going into this movie. You don't do that to a Godzilla fan after we hadn't gotten anything for 10 years, man. You don't do that.
Yeah. I have some serious questions for Mike Doherty about the next film, but like why we didn't get to see more of Mothra versus Rodan, but I will save that for my Rolodex of questions. So. Did I miss anybody? I think everybody answered. Phenomenal answers, by the way. Oh, I didn't say my own. Of course. No, the one that I have rewatched the most is probably Tokyo SOS. And I'm sure you all can gather why that is. And no, it's not just because Nobuharu Kaneko was in it, but that is a big reason. The other big reason is my queen, of course. Okay, let's look at a few comments. So let's see. Christine says that we need Don Fry and Kazuki Kitamura at G-Fest one year. I 3,000% agree with that.
Don Fry was there 2 years ago.
I missed it.
What? So that hasn't stopped them before. I mean, they showed, I think, Terror of Mechagodzilla 2 years ago, and they showed it at the Pickwick. So G-Fest isn't afraid to do duplicates. So
That's true. And yeah, he was also at 2018, I believe.
Look, yeah. I just need to hear that man speak in person once more before he passes on.
Same here.
Absolutely. And Jacob, I could not agree more on this as well. Like, to have the showrunner at G-Fest would be absolutely iconic.
Can we just have a Final Wars only guest list?
We need to email them and be like, here's our pitch.
How about this an entire convention dedicated to Godzilla Final War? I would go to it.
Oh my goodness.
That's what we're shooting for next year, guys.
Yeah, Final Con.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Dude, Pete, I mean Nick, you're Captain Gordon Cosmo.
Look, if you want a backstage pass, I gave you my agent's number. Just call him. That's out of my control, Christine. Come on now.
Oh, Cindy loves the soccer scene with Anguirus. It's such a great scene.
That's a great scene.
Wonderful. Sean cannot believe that Celeste watches Destroyer that much. I mean, Godzilla vs. Destroyer is my second favorite movie, but I can't watch it too much because I cry like a bitch watching.
I don't
Fair.
need to, but that's one of the movies, like, when people are like, I want to watch a Godzilla movie, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get emotional with this one. This is the one that I'm going to show, and then I end up hurting myself, so...
Does anybody ever need a good cry, though? Like, sometimes I do. Like, I will watch that or the first Mothra movie of the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just... no, there was I watching the first Rebirth of Mothra movie a couple of weeks ago? I was, like, locked in the bedroom sobbing, and my fiance walks in, looks at me for, like, a second, and then just walks out. Like, nope. Like, nope, not dealing with that.
He's having a moment. I'm just gonna come back.
Let Donny have his moment.
I'm like, why do you do this to yourself?
I know.
Why do you do it?
I know. He does that to himself, though, but with glee, which, not watch that in a minute. But anyway, Elder Sora says, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla is one of my top 3 favorites, so probably one of your most watched ones, I'm assuming. Nuclear Goji edits. Loved seeing King of the Monsters at the Pickwick Theater. I'm sad that I missed that.
That was so much fun.
Sean says the Kiru Saga. Oh, yes. I do. Like, not only Tokyo SOS, I usually watch them both, right? Yeah. Because you have to. You have to.
I would want to see, speaking of G-Fest, sorry to cut you off, but Michiru Yoshima as a guest, I think next to hot take, but next to a Fugube, she is the best. She's one of the best composers we've ever gotten in the Godzilla franchise. Akira's obviously first, but I think she's a close second.
Absolutely. Pistola says, "I'm with you, Kim," so many times. Kiru Saga. I'm getting the itch to watch King of the Monsters again. Yes to Tokyo SOS. Yeah. More representation for Mechagodzilla 74. Okay. I'm scrolling through because Muling T is here. Hello. Full disclosure, I've never had this many people in any of my streams before. So, like, this is amazing. Thank you all for tuning in. Woo.
Brian's here. They all want the face reveal.
Right. That's really the reason, right?
That's why.
Sorry, guys, I'm letting you all down.
Okay, the suspense is really keeping everybody here. Majin's Beard is here. Mike's Godzilla's Room is here. Mike's Godzilla Room. I cannot speak.
We love Mike. He's awesome.
Love Mike. All right. So, and then Edwin says Tokyo SOS and Final Wars for me. On the American side, King of the Monsters.
These are all
Excellent.
great answers.
Yeah, these are all phenomenal answers. So, okay. So we're going to shift gears. I want to share a couple of the video submissions that we've received from some former guests / people who tune in for the show. So we're going to watch a couple of those really quickly. So let me get my screen situated, everyone. So the first one, you'll recognize this beautiful person. Danny DiManna, Godzilla Novelization Project.
I can't see the video.
Now is choking you and me. Too many fumes in our oxygen. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Hey, how's it going? Listen, Mr. Donald Winter, if I may call you that, I heard a rumor, kind of a crazy rumor, that you're about to hit 100 episodes of, let me check my script here. Goog. Is that how you say that? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's fine. But hey, just wanted to say congratulations. Hey, you know what? We're going to cut with the cruddy jokes here, and we're going to get to the actual point as soon as Did I really... Is this what I did with my hair this morning? You know what? It's too late. I'm not going to cut it. I wanted to jump in real quick here, all bad jokes aside, and wish you a hearty congratulations, a well-deserved congratulations on 100 episodes of your absolutely amazing show. It is a crucial and incredibly special and incredibly wonderful slice of the Godzilla community, and a community in and of itself that you created. You did that hard work. You brought in all these amazing people. You gave them a safe space to be fans. You gave them a safe space to celebrate. And you've allowed them the platform to express what makes them love this stuff so much. And you've done it all from a place of sincerity and warmth and love, and just... I can't put into words how special that is. So even though I can't, I hope you take it to heart and you really, really allow yourself to think about how deeply wonderful it is that you have done this, because it is deeply, deeply wonderful. And you have created a pillar of this community, a safe space, a wonderful place. And I hope you're proud of yourself, my friend, because I'm very proud of you. I have to talk about a Godzilla movie I like. Hey, let's talk about this one. Yeah, this is a good one. This was my first one. It will always be very near and dear to my heart. Honestly, this wall behind me, there are so many I could pick out. I could pick out Mothra versus Godzilla. I could pick out Godzilla versus Hedorah. I could pick out all of those, but I'm just going to stick with the one because I think I'm over my time limit, and I should probably stop talking before somebody hits the stop button and makes me stop talking, because that would just be embarrassing if I were suddenly...
I love Danny so much.
He's great. He's great.
Danny, that was like one so heartfelt and thoughtful. Thank you. Like all of those words meant the world to me. And great movie selection, obviously.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my goodness. We have another one I wanted to show as well. I don't even know if I really need to move everybody's faces, but we're gonna do it anyway. Maddie.
Hi, Donny. First of all, congratulations on reaching the 100 episode milestone. And to answer your two questions, I actually have the same answer for both of them, because, as you might know by now, my first Godzilla movie was 1974's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and ever since then, it's been my #1 favorite. So, yeah. Live long and prosper, my friend.
Another good one. That is also my first Godzilla movie, which many of you are probably aware of already. So, no, thank you both for sharing those. It means a lot to me. So checking the comments really quickly before we do our first prize drawing, everybody. Okay. So Kaiju-topia is here. Hello, my friend. We go way far back. It's always good to see you. Thank you for the congratulations. Oh, my goodness. I'm kind of overwhelmed by like all the participants. Anyway, in the comments. So, all right. Now, I have never used, full disclosure, I have never used the giveaway feature in StreamYard. So either this will be a beautiful feat of technology or it's going to be an epic fail of cosmic proportions. Regardless, what we're going to do, I'm just going to have a little sippy sip and it's going to be great. So I have 3 itty-bitty prizes I'm going to be giving out tonight. So the first prize that I'm going to be giving out is a copy of Shigeru Kayama's Godzilla and Godzilla Raids Again, translated by the iconic Dr. Jeffrey Angles. It's, I think, a book necessary for everyone's collection because it's so phenomenal and it really kind of gives us a bird's eye view of like the origins of Godzilla, right? So I do have the entry thing here. Let's see. It's supposed to pop up on the screen. Let's see if that happens. It might just pop up on my own screen, which would be hilarious. So let's see. All right, it's filing through. It's logged everybody in, and I see it's not popping up on the screen here. So I will just show it here on my own screen. And the winner is Stream of Awareness. Cindy, congratulations.
Woo!
Yay. So you're going to get a free copy of Godzilla and Godzilla Raids Again. So for anybody who wins a prize this evening, if you could email me or DM me on a social media app, your address, I will make sure that I get it mailed to you. I might send you a couple little extra little gifties in the mailings as well, just for fun. Anyway, so, all right. Now we are back to some questions. Are you ready? Okay. So when you were growing up, okay, unless you were introduced to Godzilla later in life, which is possible, did you ever try to play Godzilla? If so, what did that look like for you?
Hit me with the old school feels, man. Oh.
Oh,
No, you go.
Whoever wants to go first, go first. Adam, go for it.
I remember running around being a velociraptor from Jurassic Park, and I'm like, I don't know if I actually was Godzilla, but then I was looking through, I think this was like my 2nd or 3rd grade like little memory thing that my classmates made. And there's a bunch that has me as Godzilla like chasing people. So that must have been a thing that I did at recess. Here's me, roaring at people. And I think there's one where, yep, there's me also as Godzilla again. So
Oh my god.
I
What's
must
that?
have.
I want to see it closer.
There's Adam.
That is so
Godzilla.
cool.
Where's the other one?
I love that you still have all those.
Was that your handwriting?
No, so this is all done by my classmates. So they each wrote a page.
That is so wholesome.
Some of that handwriting is better than mine is now.
Right?
Really fair.
There's me.
Oh, a superstar then and a superstar now, honestly.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I absolutely love that. I have a few like small like tidbit memories from like, because when you're in school, like I have like journal entries from like when we had to do like a journal in 2nd grade, being like, oh, I love Godzilla, and my teacher probably eye rolled, but you look back on those things and they are like just really wholesome. They're really wholesome things to think about, right? Who else?
I think I was in the same boat as Adam when I was like, I remember in elementary school, I would get all the kids together to play Jurassic Park, but I was also a weird child. Love my parents for putting up with me and my destructive tendencies. I would always kind of picture myself when I would do stuff as Godzilla, and I even, weird kid tendency, taught myself how to like growl or whatever, and I would do it every once in a while, be like, yeah, I'm Godzilla, I can do that.
Oh.
Grr.
Okay. Grr. It was iconic. I'll go next. I played Godzilla quite a bit. My brother and I used to play Godzilla a lot. We played all that's like we would try to like build pillow forts and pretend they were like cities, and we would destroy them. And then we would like play. Well, being up in Michigan, we would like plow the driveways like full of snow, and we would make like these big city snowbanks, and we would pretend that like we were destroying like cities and battling monsters and stuff like that. We stopped playing Godzilla though after one time. He's gonna kill me if he ever knows that I share the story. There was a time we were playing Destroy All Monsters, and I must have like jumped and like jostled the bed, but he like flew off the bed and like cracked his head open in a dresser and had to get stitches.
Oh my gosh.
To this day, I still feel so. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But like, it was just one of those moments where I was just like, ooh, like, are we getting a little bit too Godzilla-y right now? Like, what are we doing?
You know those "Don't try this at home" PSAs they always put on like in the beginning of like WWE broadcasts? They're gonna have to start doing that with Godzilla movies now.
Additional Godzilla violence.
We're gonna need a Godzilla WWE crossover at some point.
Yeah.
Kaiju Big Battle.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Anyone else play Godzilla?
I don't think my brother and I have ever played Godzilla per se, like you guys have, but like we played with Godzilla toys.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Yeah.
like reenact any of the films or anything, or just create?
Probably. We probably
Yeah.
did.
I lost a lot of my figures.
Yeah, we had a bunch of Trendmasters things because that was all that was available to us at the time. And we had. I think I had a Godzilla Mothra versus Godzilla set, or was it Godzilla versus Mothra? I think it was the '90s set. I think I actually still have a Trendmasters Mega Godzilla somewhere over there. So that's that. That's it. Just play with toys.
I love that though.
Same here.
I will never forget. Like, speaking of the Trendmaster sets, and I think I may have mentioned this on the show before, so some of you might remember this, but the like the larger electronic Mothra toy that was like, would squawk and its eyes would flash. I was obsessed with that thing. Like, I would take it everywhere with me. But I remember I ended up breaking off the wings, and there was a certain point where like I literally duct taped the wings to Mothra. So like there was this like really trashy looking like duct taped Mothra that I would just carry around with. It was really bad. And then eventually like I probably threw it away and cried about it, but it got so much. If it were alive in Toy Story, it would probably hate me.
No.
Because
Donny
I
just created a Pixar villain.
I know. A duct tape Mothra. Oh my gosh.
Duct tape Mothra.
Anyone else? Brian, did you play Godzilla?
No, I was too busy obsessively building Legos. So
That's fair.
I've always been like a movie watcher. I never really like play. I like to build stuff, so I've always been like that.
I love that though. See, it goes to show you that everyone as a child had like different focuses, right?
Yeah, I gotta say though, it's mind-boggling how long it's taken for any kind of like Godzilla Lego anything to happen.
Yep.
Are we getting one?
Yeah, we are. But it's crazy how long it's taken. Like it seems like a perfect match, you know?
We got nano blocks before we even got regular Lego.
Yeah. Pretty stoked about that set though. It looks awesome. It's gonna drain my wallet.
I feel you there.
I want to check out some of the comments here. So let's see. Cindy says, my mermaid Barbie was dating my Godzilla knockoff figurine. Love that. Pistola says, my brother and I would copy the fight scenes and wreck the living room. Love that. Christine says, oh my god, I always walked around school with my arms up like Godzilla. I may or not still do that. I flap around like Mothra all the time. Like I'm sure when people see me doing that, they're like, Donny, what are you doing?
Oh, you acted a fool again.
Always acting a fool. That's one of my favorite pastimes. Let's see. Majin's beard. I would play Godzilla and I would make cardboard buildings. I sometimes got creative with cardboard too. Like I would make my parents keep boxes because I would I would just create miniature things, I guess. Mike's Godzilla room said, I used to pretend to be Godzilla in school. I'd roar at people and I got bullied a lot. I'm so sorry that either of you got bullied for that. Or in general.
It happens. It was worth it.
You didn't stop us.
Right? Yeah. We just kept going. We had to be like Godzilla and just keep pulling through, man.
Right? That's all you can do. Maddie tried to roar a few times too. Jedi Granville is here. It's good to see you, Walter. How have you been? I make my mighty return to G-Fest next year. Yes. Yay. And dear friend Russ, who operates the Kaiju Comic Cast podcast, is here to congratulate us as well. Go check out that podcast too if you've not. It has a really good content. Oscar is here. Oscar, I think we just got to meet the first time at G-Fest this year, right? Man, elementary school and at home would always play Godzilla song. You would always play the Godzilla song in my head, or in your head while being Godzilla. Love that. Obsessed. Elder Sora says, my mom caught me painting cardboard boxes and pretending I was Godzilla to smash them as a kid.
I love that.
It's so cute. Let's see. Maddie would recreate scenes. Nathan says Treadmasters is pink Godzilla toys. I agree completely. Great responses, everyone. Wonderful responses. So we're gonna shift gears into a couple more videos. Are we ready for those? I just realized we're like almost an hour in already. Time is kind of flying, and I'm looking at
you're having fun.
Right. I'm looking at the agenda being like, Donny, you better get your poop in a group. So, all right. So the next message we have is from my dear friend, Matt Frank, who has appeared quite often on Growing Up with Godzilla.
Hey, Godzilla fans. It's Matt Frank here. I just wanted to record a little something for my sweet, wonderful friend, Donny Winter, and his 100th episode of Growing Up with Godzilla. I am so thrilled to have been a part of the series and have done several episodes with the show. I hope everybody is having a lovely 100th episode live stream. And I wanted to talk about my favorite Godzilla movie, which is, of course, GMK, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. I could recite chapter and verse how good that movie is, but you don't need me to tell you, because you can just go watch it yourself. Anyway, congratulations again, Donny, on 100 episodes. Here's to 100 more.
Yay.
Thank you, Matt. Matt, I always appreciate your support, and it's always fun having you on. 1000%. So, and we have a couple of new individuals joining us on the stream as well. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome on the other half of Talking Toku, the wonderful David. How are you?
My God, it's me. I'm totally not late at all.
About damn time.
Listen, man, I work weekends. You know that.
I asked you like an hour ago how late you were going to be, and you never responded.
This is true. I did not respond. Because I knew if I said I was going to be an hour late, you probably wouldn't have shown.
That's not true.
It's good to have you here. And I am sorry that you had to work today. That is very unfortunate.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
And the other delightful human being we have on is my dear friend Jacob Lyngle of Kaiju United. Hello.
Hello. I'm also late, but it's okay.
No, you're not. It's okay, Jacob. We're not late.
Oh, that's right, David. Because a wizard is never late nor early. He arrives precisely.
Everyone else is just early. That's what happened here.
100%.
Let's just pretend that that's the case and move on.
Well, it's good to have you both. It's good to have you both here. And so I'm going to ask you, because I'm just purely curious, based on the first question I asked earlier in the stream, like, which Godzilla film have you rewatched the most, and why? David, you go first. Surprise.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably the same exact answer that Brian gave.
Probably.
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla '74.
Yeah.
Kidding.
I may have talked about this when we were on Growing Up with Godzilla before, but I watched that movie so damn much that my mom would recount the plot to me as a bedtime story. That is how much I watched that movie as a kid.
That is wholesome. I love that. And you were probably surprised every single time, right?
All the time. Every time. Still, to this day, I'm like, I always find new things to appreciate about it.
I love that. Jacob, how about you?
Probably, I gotta say Godzilla versus Gigan. It's just got that rewatchability. It has to be. I love that.
Oh,
The
we do
cast
love
of characters. The cast of characters is hilarious. Godzilla talking just cracks me up every single time I watch it.
Yep.
It's a
He must
wholesome
have
little
thought it
fun
was a
movie.
gun.
That guy, the corncob hippie, either that or Megalon. I have an adoration for Megalon.
I love Megalon.
I do
So-
too.
A lot of love
But,
for 70s
Donny,
Godzilla here. I love it.
Donnie, I'll clarify here because the ones I rewatched the most might not be my absolute favorites. Because my favorite is Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster as like a movie. It's just a perfect Godzilla movie. But Gigan is the most rewatchable because it's just you're in and you're out and it's goofy and it's fun.
I've not watched Godzilla vs. Gigan in a long time. I really need to. Don't hate me, everybody, but I don't often watch the 70s films except for like Terror of Mechagodzilla. I know. Feel free to eviscerate me. I'm going to remedy that after this episode, I promise.
Donnie, we're gonna need to have you on me and David and Jacob's podcast because every time we record an episode, these two are always like in the majority of the quality of senses.
Dude, like even
quality.
even on the one we recorded at G Fest where David wasn't there, the
I
guest
don't know
was like, "Yeah,
how
I
this-
agree with Jacob on everything." And I
How
was
it
like,
always happens. Like it doesn't matter if it's just Jacob and I or if it's me, Jacob, and somebody else. It's always like, oh yeah, we like this one, and I'm like, and I'm like, I love this one, and they're like, eh. So I feel like Donnie and I we're very in sync on what we like. So I need some backup. So you're gonna have to come on soon.
Please, I would love to come on. I think, David, I think you said recently that you wanted me to do like a watch party to like advocate for Godzilla vs. Mothra 92.
Yes.
Like I keep getting like these invitations of like defend this movie or eviscerate this movie. Happy to do so.
Mine's a
Sign me
straight
up.
up SOS. Please, David and Jacob are bullies.
Oh no.
Only to you, Nick.
Christine says, cut his mic. Donnie kicked off the show. Wouldn't that be like gaggy? That would be wild.
Oh
Oh my goodness. No, thank you for backtracking a minute and answering those couple of questions for me. So we have arrived at our second prize drawing. Are we ready for that, everyone? So I have this going right now, and we will be drawing for a Godzilla piggy bank. Not this particular one. Eldersaurus fan, just
Hey,
one.
I know him. Hi, Eldersaurus.
Yeah, so full disclosure,
Yes.
most of these are things that I have extras of, again, because I'm destitute. So you will be getting a Godzilla piggy bank. And these things are so cute. Let me play it for you.
My nephew plays with that all the time every time he comes over.
Isn't it great? I harass my cats with it.
I love that.
I see
And
these
he
at
owns
Barnes and
you.
Noble all the time, and I'm so tempted every time. Like, I can't. I have nowhere to put this. I can't do it.
I just have the regular one, like the regular Godzilla, the chibi one right there.
Oh, I have both of them actually.
Oh, you mean like the bigger piggy bank?
Yeah, the one that's got like the big eyes and he's got like a snaggle tooth. Or like, he's got like a gap in his front teeth.
It's adorable.
It is so cute.
I use it to hold my sunglasses. My sunglasses actually fit surprisingly well on there, so.
Love that.
That's a good idea, honestly. Let's see, Eldersaurus. Wow, I'm gonna cry. Oh, congratulations, my friend. Maddie says Donnie would do an appreciation watch party for the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy. I would do.
No.
A
I keep telling Donnie.
series.
You would have a whole Mothra marathon.
They have to play a Mothra movie next year at G Fest at the Pickwick.
So Danny and Demana and I have been talking about pitching a proposal for a panel for the 30th anniversary of the Rebirth of Mothra film. And to me, Celeste, like you were saying, I think it would make sense for them to have one of the films. So I will fight tooth and nail, antenna and wing flap.
I'll back you guys 100%.
Great. Let's do a petition. Why not? Donnie would give birth to rainbows if a Mothra movie show. I would sob. I would sob rainbows.
I would be first in line if they showed the original Mothra the Pickwick. I love that movie.
Yep.
That too, absolutely. Oh my goodness. So, well, we are at kind of like the midway point of this particular episode. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about, because I've had a number of people asking me on Instagram, like the origins of Growing Up with Godzilla, like why I chose to do it, you know, why it like is significant to me, right? And to kind of like talk a little bit about like the process behind it, the aspirations, hopes, and challenges. I'm gonna be completely honest. I started the show mostly out of a passive-aggressive response to somebody asking me, Donny, why have you not grown out of Godzilla yet? And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm gonna out of spite just do an entire series about why I haven't grown out of Godzilla, and then I'm gonna bring everybody else on and share why they haven't grown out of Godzilla either, and as just justification. And that was partially the big reason. I would say like the other reason too is I really value the storytelling that I've experienced throughout the entire show of like listening to everyone, and I think it's really cool to listen to people's stories ultimately, right? And I think you learn a lot about people. I've learned so much about how huge our fandom actually is. I still have people who are like, "Oh, the Godzilla fandom's small." It is not.
No.
The Godzilla,
Have you been to G-Fest?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, right?
hello?
you could call it small in like 2004. Like
10,000
it is.
people.
Yeah, like it is huge now, and I would say that it is like comparable to like other like major franchise sizes. But like I really enjoy the storytelling, and I think like people allowing the opportunity to share like very like intimate stories about like people, like family members who inspired them, or like friends who they've like just maybe they don't have those friends anymore, maybe they've passed on, and like they kind of memorialize them through their love of Godzilla. Like to me, like that's some really powerful stuff, and I think those stories should be told, because I don't really think there are a lot of spaces in which to do that typically, because we often focus more on the films or like the content or the media itself, not so much the people behind those who consume the media, essentially. Does all that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so I did have somebody ask me, somebody recently was like, how many hours do you put into doing this? I think a couple of you can probably, like, I think I've talked to Kim and Jacob about this. I've almost stopped multiple times because the show is very time consuming. Scheduling, and then like getting everything set up. Like, it's gotten to the point now where it's taken off so much where I'm like, I'm okay with the level of busy that it has garnered. But it is a lot of work. Full disclosure, I almost ended with this season, but then I decided that I would continue because
Donny, we need you.
I don't know.
Godzilla fandom isn't the same without growing up with Godzilla.
You're gonna make me cry now. Thank you. No, I guess I had to remind myself that this is fun for me and it's enriching too. And I think that seeing that type of response has made me feel very empowered and enriched, and I just want to keep going for as long as there's stories to tell. So, yay. But yeah, my aspirations. I just want to. I want to keep growing. I want the show to keep growing. I want to continue having like new guests on and familiar faces returning, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, be prepared for me to badger all of you in the future again.
Please do.
You may have already badgered me if I recall correctly.
I may have.
Donnie, our talk would be round 4. You're gonna run out of questions to ask me.
Listen, if anybody knows me, I am very good at coming up with a question.
Mm-hmm.
Kim's like, oof. I have surprised Kim with so many questions. No, but like, no, there will be plenty of questions, Jacob. Like, I'm gonna surprise you. Trust me. Let's see some comments here. Let's see. There is no growing out of Godzilla. Godzilla, it's a lifestyle.
Amen.
Agreed.
Amen.
Yes. Wait, grow out of Godzilla. That was
That wasn't an option.
yes.
Wait a minute. So you grew up? What?
What do you mean?
Mike says I've grown more into Godzilla. Yes.
Yeah.
Donny, don't ever say that again.
It's kind of annoying that we need Donnie, the world needs him. Like,
We
yeah,
need
people think
Kong.
Godzilla's for kids. Like, no, it's not just for kids, it's for everybody. There's a Godzilla movie for everybody. That's why we love it so much.
Absolutely. I think I think we talked about this in the stream that we did yesterday when we were reflecting on the Kaiju Writers panel, because it kind of helped me realize that there is like a huge space for kids in the fandom too. And like getting to work with them on their writing, like kind of reminded me that like, hey, I was that kid at one point in time also, right? Let's see. Mike, you're completely new to the show. Welcome. I'm always accepting new converts, so thank you. You're so kind. I don't know, you just commenting in the chat as well. Thank you for the chat side's encouragement. Eldersaurus, I'm personally glad that you stuck with it. Thank you so much. Great. Thank you all. No, so okay, here is kind of a, I don't want to say a divisive question for all of you, but I'm curious to know the answer. So we just got news that potentially there may be a sequel for Shin Godzilla. Potentially. So I guess my question is, how are we feeling about that? Do you think Shin Godzilla should have a sequel?
Who's going first? Who's going first?
The answers.
I think what they set up at the end of the first one, I think the idea of where that could go is bigger than any one direction they could film.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they would do it in a way that would be satisfying. So like I would love to see like, a Shin Rodan or something, like all these other kaiju realized in this format in that world, but also for fans of the film, I'm not sure it would live up to the first.
Mm-hmm. Fair point. Yeah.
I didn't know
Adam was going to cook so hard. I'll go ahead.
God damn. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he said might be interesting if they sort of treat the Shin Godzilla IP kind of like an anthology sort of way, and maybe get like an animated show. That might be interesting.
Wasn't that? Then we get that with Godzilla Singular Point.
I mean, now that you mention it, yeah. But like have it called like Shin, but have it like actual Shin Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this friend was a little skeptical that we're getting Shin Godzilla too. So I don't know.
Jacob, you have thoughts. I know you have thoughts.
I'm in the hot seat. What can I say? So I think it's a cool idea. I think it's absolutely insane. The idea of getting a -1 sequel, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sequel, and a Shin Godzilla follow-up simultaneously. That's insane. Like, 20 years of being a G fan, that's unheard of. So I'm just happy we're getting stuff. I'm happy to see the big guy again in theaters. Should it have a sequel? I'm on the team. Why not? Like, I saw some ideas floating around on Twitter where they could there was apparently Anno wanted to go like Showa 70s with Shin Godzilla, which would be hilarious to me.
It was like a Shin Godzilla's counterattack or something.
Yeah, it was like Shin Godzilla's counterattack. It could be BS. It was on like Twitter X, whatever. But
well, would Anno even be part of the project?
I don't know. But
seems like Higuchi's.
I'm gonna say this now, and this might age very well, or it might age like milk. I'm a little suspicious that Mr. Higuchi will be at San Diego Comic-Con, and he will be on that official Godzilla panel. Yes, he will talk about the 4K release, according to the details we know. But I'm watching you. I'm watching
What
you,
else will
Mr.
he talk
Higuchi.
about?
Jacob, I think when
I
you
don't
told
know.
me, you're like, would they really fly Higuchi all the way from Japan just for a signing and to talk about the 4K release?
That's where I'm at right now.
You know that GIF or that meme of the guy with all the thumbtacks in the wall, and he's like,
Oh, it's
Every
always
day.
sunny meme. That's
Yeah.
Jacob right now.
"That's me." I'm like,
Well, I mean,
So-
regardless, I feel like we have a lot to look forward to potentially.
"Oh yeah,
An upside
definitely."
down fedora.
So,
I don't have anything cool to hold on camera.
I've just got
I have to do
Final
it.
Wars signed by Don Fry.
Oh, I have this.
Adam, didn't you give this to me? My little, like, cute little.
I have
Yeah,
this.
little,
Wait a minute.
little Funko.
That's dope, Jacob.
Oh, I have
Oh,
two.
we're showing off some things. Kim, show off your little.
All right, hold on. I gotta get something. One second.
Dave was like, "Let me flex."
So cute.
Are we flexing right now, guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got
Woo!
the piggy bank with the sunglasses on.
Nice.
It's a little
Oh,
see, he holds it
I
pretty
do
well.
I do have a figure.
This is my desk
Bring
desk
someone-
buddy.
Oh, there's not a lot of change in there. Oh, Rachel representation.
It's mostly foreign currency, but and a couple.
I see you,
pennies.
Adam. I see you.
Now, Brian, what are you metaphorically holding up right now since we can't see you?
That one Mechagodzilla figure that Dave implored me to buy when I was at at G-Fest.
Oh yeah, Brian, G-Fest 2019.
Monty.
Brian refused to buy anything, a single thing. I'm like, you gotta leave with at least one little thing.
I am notoriously bad at collecting stuff. So, yeah.
Here.
Sorry.
I also got this. This came in the other day. This enormous. I can't even
Oh,
get
I
my
need to get
face
that.
and the thing in the frame. That's how big this book is.
Oh
God.
my god,
Oh,
I still need to get
get that book.
Yeah,
Here,
This thing is.
Dave sent me a picture of that book with his wallet as a comparison. And it was like, what is this comparison, Dave?
What
Why are
what else would you want me
comparing
to
it
do?
your wallet?
Here.
Is it
Now you
because
see
my wallet is
my
now
face.
empty?
Oh, wait,
for
that's the one by
so much money?
Stephen Ed, right?
Yes.
yeah, it just came out. Yeah, I hear it's good.
Jacob, do you want me to pick you one up at Comic Con? I'm literally
Nice
putting together
texture
a
on the
shopping
cover.
list of people who are like, "Oh, you're gonna be at Comic Con. Can you pick this up for me?" Does
Yeah,
anyone
I'll
want anything
send-
from Comic Con?
What do they got at Comic Con? What will you buy me, Nick?
One person wants me to try to get them a pair of Mars Attacks shoes that they're only going to be having 50 of.
Wait, at what booth?
Hold on.
So let's eyes just light up.
Oh no, I love Mars Attacks. I didn't know
Mars
that.
Attacks is great. I love
It
Mars
is
Attacks.
booth number 3921, and they only have 50 pairs.
50 pairs. Those are gonna go so quickly.
Probably. I mean,
Do you know what day
We'll
they're
talk-
releasing?
Oh, those are dope.
Those do go kind of hard.
yeah.
I don't even like the movie and they go hard.
It doesn't say what day. I mean, I
Damn.
assume like it's Thursday.
Hopefully, yeah. Speaking of, are you going to the Super 7 signing then down here?
Yes. The only reason why I'm going out there is because of all the Godzilla stuff.
I'm literally getting off of work at 7 in the morning and driving straight down there, so I will hold a spot for us.
I was gonna bring it to G Fest, but then I found out Higuchi was going to be at Comic-Con. I'm having him sign a bottle of Shin Godzilla sake that I got in Japan.
That's
I was
dope.
gonna bring it for the G Fest after I was like, nah.
I have
I
all
guess
of my
I-
Godzilla stuff in a different part of my collection, so I have nothing for them to sign besides like a poster.
Oof. I guess that's soft confirmation that like KU will be at Comic-Con then. 'Cause we
Oh
kinda-
shit! I didn't know if we were like being
Whoa.
secretive about that or not.
Announcement.
Oh, no, it's cool.
Exclusive here.
So
You heard it first
yeah.
on Growing Up with Godzilla.
No, Nick's going for fun too. He's gonna have fun.
A
sad.
working vacation.
Oh man. Well, in terms of like shopping lists, we'll talk later, Nick. It's cool.
Keep in mind, I'm only bringing one suitcase, so
You might
We're
want to
both
bring a
getting
second.
signatures and
Probably.
figures for everybody while we're there.
I may have to delegate Celeste to be my shipper
I got you.
to help me out.
I got you.
No, I would not ask much of you. I want you to go have fun and go crush it.
I'm all for helping out the community pals. You know that.
I'm trying to get like signatures for like 8 or 9 people right now, so I'm nervous.
You have like a list.
Hey.
You have a list ready to go. Well, I totally forgot that we were talking about Shin Godzilla. My bad. I spiraled us. No. So I do want to go back to some of the comments that we've gotten. So Elder Saurus says, "I would love to see the Shin Godzilla sequel go full horror and have the little humanoid versions that were coming out of the tails stalking the city." Ooh, that would be good.
Do it. I had a talk with James Rolfe about this where I was like, dude, wouldn't it be cool if there was a full-on horror Godzilla movie? Not where it's scary in some scenes like the original and minus, but I mean horror.
Yeah.
Full-on, like... I hate to say it because I know that kids like Godzilla, but rated R horror Godzilla. It'd be pretty
Come on, just do it. Just do it.
Kids watch rated R movies. They're gonna find it eventually.
You know, David, I watched Freddy vs. Jason when I was 5, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Exactly. You're
That was
proving
me
my
for
point.
Chucky movies.
It explains so much.
How about
I've seen
this?
Godzilla
Have you ever
here, too.
seen that? It was a short film. I think Higuchi was part of it. I think it was mostly
Giant God?
Anno. Was that yes? Maybe have it sort of like a spin-off of Shin Godzilla and just have it something like Giant God Warrior appears over Tokyo with the humanoid Godzillas.
Dude, that movie is sick. And it's a prequel to a Studio Ghibli movie, which is crazy.
That was honestly one of my first like viral posts when I was like first starting out. I think that was like the first post that I got like over 1,500 likes, and I was so excited.
That is amazing.
I posted a clip from it. I was like, "Oh my god, people love this."
I'm reading the comments and having some good chuckles.
So Queen Glamazona, which is an amazing name, by the way, says that Shin Godzilla should join the MonsterVerse. Ooh, that would be interesting. Let's see. Henry is here. Henry, it's good to see you. I miss having my neat Godzilla stuff. I need to figure out where all my Godzilla actor autographs are. Yes. Scrolling through the comments. Goji guy is here. Hello.
What's up?
It's good to see you. Yes, we are all in one stream.
Mr. Thirsty.
Mr. Thirsty. Kaiju Kim.
Yeah, well, you know, I usually call Adam Thirsty Man with capital T, capital M. So I think Mr. Thirsty is
I like Mr.
Stone.
Thirsty. Mr. Thirsty's pretty good.
Mr. Thirsty was my father.
Oh my god. And that's the stream, y'all. Bye. I'm kidding.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
End scene.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That's a real Toku ending right there.
Yeah, it is. That really
that
is.
Shin Godzilla. I wonder if they would ever do it in like a Cloverfield. How they had like for Cloverfield, they had those guys dropping off of him.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
So
I thought you meant Cloverfield like do a found footage Godzilla film. That would be
Cool as well.
That's what I was picturing.
That would be cool. Like the humanoids dropped off and they're just like tackling people in the streets and devouring them whole.
I mean, Lost Utopia Films is
he's
killing it.
Dude, Lost Utopia did that animation at the Alamo Draft House for the Godzilla one officially. So like, just
awesome.
hire him. Just hire him.
Man, that man.
I think I'm making it to the Alamo next month. I'm excited for that.
I'm not afraid to say it. Terrell is the most talented 3D animator in the community because not only is the animation good, but he actually knows how to structure a story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not
an important part
not
of it.
all 3D animators in the community know how to do that. Something that's very
hard to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm aiming to get him on Growing Up With Godzilla at some point. It'd be great.
Goji guy really wants you
I'll
to
be there
scream
for
on
that.
Whatnot,
I'll be
Adam.
there.
Gojikai. Adam, when is that next Whatnot stream?
He wants to buy your stuff.
Right, right after I get back from Kaiju Go, so mid-August.
Well, so are we ready for a couple more videos from participants? I think we are, right? Oh, let me get rid of I'm like messing up the comments here, my bad. No, so we have quite a few other videos that I wanted to share. This next one is from my dear friend, Cindy, Stream of Awareness.
Well, here I am surrounded by my array of Godzillas, some old, some new. I love my little squishy baby here because Donny, you gave me this plush. My top favorite Godzilla movie, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, Heisei era, because we get to see that moment where Godzilla is soft and more than just an angry, scary, mean creature. Number 2, Godzilla -1, because as someone with PTSD, that movie has become my trauma survival Bible. And number 3, King of the Monsters 2019, because, yo, that's my husband in there. Happy 100, Donny. I'm so proud of you. Mwah.
Thank you, Cindy. Oh my goodness. We go so far back. We used to write Godzilla fan fiction together 20 years ago. Kind of wild. Fond memories. So Celeste, what was so funny? What are you drinking?
Moonshine.
Oh?
Wait, Celeste, did you have any? Were you at the after party? Did you have any of the moonshine that I brought? It was like a lemon
I think
lime.
we did, yeah.
Yeah. So
Why
glad
am I
everyone-
missing these?
That's why I barely remember the end of that night and apparently getting lost after we all left.
Hey, somebody stole it from me, so I had no idea where it went. I put it down on the table and said, "Hey, if you guys want, help yourself." And then when I went back for it, it was gone. And then when I found it, it was empty.
That was
I bet
me,
you
my
Freddie
bad.
Mercury. No, it was Freddie Mercury that stole it.
I was trying to get on Jacob's level that night.
What is happening at GFest?
Wow, oh, if you only knew.
Donnie, next year you have to make it to the after party with us because that stuff goes wild.
It sounds like it. I can only imagine.
Yeah,
I have another jar in my basement.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, another video really quickly. This one is from another dear friend. A familiar face to all of you as well. My dear friend, Kaiju Canuck.
Hello, Donny, and congratulations on 100 episodes of Growing Up with Godzilla. That's an amazing milestone, and I look forward to the next 100 episodes to come. In terms of my favorite Godzilla movie, I have to give it to Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack. 1, because I love long movie titles. But 2, I think that is the perfect example of a simple premise done correctly. You have your giant monster fights, you have your characters that are actually worth caring about, you have the movie dealing with themes and real historical events that are worth unpacking and talking about a little bit, and finally, you have a soundtrack that is one of, if not the best, that Toho has committed to a Godzilla film. Put all of that together, you have one of the greatest Godzilla movies of all time, in my humble opinion. Very, very special movie, and I really look forward to the next Giant Monsters All Out Attack. So, congratulations, Donnie, and I'll talk to you again soon.
GMK, I just watched it the other day. And Kaiju Canuck, you're wonderful. Like, again, we also go very far back. I always look forward to your content as well. And your content makes me want to do more collecting. Like, lead me not into temptation. No. So, but yeah, thank you for that thoughtful video, both of you. So I do have another question to badger you all with. Okay. Now, obviously, what is your favorite Godzilla film? And why should Godzilla fans give it a second look, especially if they may not like that film? And this is going to be your golden opportunity to defend your favorite Godzilla movie to the death. Defend it. I want you to die on that hill.
Plant a flag in that hill, name the battle after me.
Exactly.
Final Wars.
Pretend that I hate Godzilla Final Wars in some weird alternate reality, and why do you think?
I don't know, man.
I don't
because
The
that
cape
shot,
whooshes. The cape whooshes.
yeah, the whoosh. It is the Matrix Godzilla high octane action rolled into one. It's so freaking good. It's
It's the best live action cartoon you'll ever see.
yeah. It's literally a live action like anime, pretty much.
Man, it's just. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Nick.
Granted, I am biased because it's something that I grew up with, and I just love it just because. But I'm gonna mirror something Jacob said when we talked about it a couple months ago. It's the perfect example of a director's vision. Like if you watch any other Ryuhei Kitamura movie, you will see like why Godzilla Final Wars is the way that it is. Like versus it's like I don't know. I just love his style so much, man. And he's such an awesome dude. When Jacob and I got to talk to him, he was just like so willing to talk with us, like talk about his craft, his career. And just that scene when Rodan attacks New York and he lands on the building and the Empire State Building and the moon is gigantic behind him and he just lets out that roar. That was like the coolest thing when I was kid. I know I didn't answer the like, did you play Godzilla when you were a kid? But for me, it was always I would always pick Rodan in Godzilla Save the Earth, and I would try to reenact that scene in the like on the New York level. It was, I don't know, something about this movie just.
There are so many cool vibes in that movie, and that one is definitely one that like really is galvanized in my memory.
Right. Like, is it perfect? No. There are a million plot holes. Like, Donnie, I know you're gonna hate me for saying this, but where was Mothra when all the monsters were attacking? No. She just laid back until Godzilla did all the heavy lifting. Like, okay, now I guess I'll join the fight.
Narcoleptic Mothra.
But well, I'm saying like she.
No, I agree.
She does not deserve the spot on the cover. I'm just gonna say it right there. Like that spot is reserved for heroes.
Oh.
That's no. Oh no.
It's okay. I forgive you. No. Like that's completely valid reasoning. Granted, Godzilla would have died without Mothra, but hey,
Okay, fair enough. But where was she the millisecond Rodan flew into New York airspace?
I do kind of think they just forgot about Mothra for a moment, and they were like, "Oh wait, there's this plot thing that we have to tie up with the talisman." Right?
Yeah, but basically, it's a fun movie. I know a lot of people, like especially the boomers in the fandom, aren't too fond of it, but I don't know, us millennials. I feel like a lot of us millennials just vibe with it, just for some reason.
We do.
It's fun. It's a roller. It's a theme park ride. And how could you not like Don Fry? Come on now.
I can see that, yeah.
How can you not like anybody in the film? Like everybody in that film has such a personality, right?
Nice work.
I do want to look at the comments really quickly. Oh no, you're pushing Donnie's. I'm not.
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving him a hard time.
I like to be dramatic. Let's see here. I'm just happy that that to have seen the original cut of Godzilla Final Wars. Yes.
They dropped the F-bomb because I still need to see that.
That's like F-word cut because I want to see that.
That is my Moby, like that is my my One Piece. Like that is my One Piece of like Godzilla. Like the F-bomb cut is real, and I will see it one day.
For those that have no idea what we're talking about, the scene in New York with the pimp and the cop, where they're having the friendly exchange with each other.
My favorite scene in that movie.
They dubbed over it, but apparently people that first saw it swear up and down that it wasn't dubbed when they first saw it. So
see,
I don't know if it's a Mandela effect.
Jacob, we need to get Kitamura back on Kaiju United for a second round interview, just so I can ask about that.
See if
the
you can
One
pull some
Piece is
strings
real.
and get it released.
The One Piece is real.
The F-bomb cut is real, people.
And it's not just a collectively shared delusion. It is real. It's gotta be.
I'm actively gonna look for that now.
I remember I asked on Reddit, I was like, of all places, like, my mistake number one, I was like, hey, does anybody know, is this real? And everyone was just like, haha, that scene was so funny. I'm like, it's not what I asked. Thanks, Godzilla subreddit.
Very helpful.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
helpful.
That subreddit. Okay, other movies. So, Nick, we have your opinion on Godzilla Final Wars.
I'm sorry that was such an incoherent, like,
I loved
mess
it. It
of
was. I thought it was
I did.
clearly conveyed, and I loved it. Any other movies that we want to fight to the death for? And die
I
in the end?
mean, I already talked about Godzilla 2014 a little bit. So, I mean,
You have fought to the death with me on that one, and you won because you made me appreciate it more. So
I just think too many people got on the hate train for it, and I don't know, it was easy to have a critical eye. It was like the first Hollywood Godzilla movie in a while, and the last frame of reference was like Godzilla '98. So, people kind of when it came out, I felt like people kind of overreacted to it. But I've loved it since day one, and I feel like I've only loved it more, especially with how I view it as like a disaster movie over a kaiju
Go,
movie.
Brian. That's my goat, Brian.
Hell
I
yeah,
predict
dude.
that given in a couple more years, people will look back. The naysayers of 2014 will be less and less because more people will look back on it the way a lot of people look at G98 now.
Yeah,
Like, you know what? It wasn't that bad.
And
I feel like people that opinion is already shifting a little bit.
It is.
Mhm.
My hot take, and it's going to get a little spicy, is they will have that same reevaluation with the anime trilogy. Mark my words.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Still
how
gotta
do we feel
rewatch
about
that.
that, everybody?
Because they're bound to come out with something worse.
They already did, Adam. It's called all the Heisei movies.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Which leads us to Godzilla versus Biollante.
Oh, Donny, if you want...
Great.
Jacob, this has been fun. You can see yourself out now.
All right, see you guys. We're good. I'm kidding.
See, Donny,
I
this
love
is
Biollante.
why we need you on another kaiju podcast, because I know you'd back me up.
Oh, that
You
made
two
me
naysayers.
That was too
Look
spicy.
at it. Goji guy
I didn't
agrees with
say
me.
hey,
Goji guy
I
agrees
didn't
with
say
me.
anything.
No,
Nick. I don't know
no,
what you're implying here.
Mickey Sagusa and you all.
Pull those comments up, Donnie. They are agreeing with me.
Where?
Leave him out.
Nothing
Leave him
more
out.
aesthetically
Wait.
pleasing than Japan in the 1980s and 90s.
Cancel Jacob. Oh no.
Cindy, I can always rely on you. I don't think I've ever had a comment like that displayed anywhere before, but first time for everything, right? No, so interesting thing about the anime trilogy. So Henry says the anime trilogy is one of my all-time favorite things they ever did with the franchise.
See, Jacob was right. It's already been evaluated.
Henry also says it is a Godzilla movie. I'm not laughing at your comment, Henry. I'm laughing at the other comment I'm seeing. Planet Eater is a Godzilla movie I will defend, and I cannot even keep my words situated. Cancel.
Oh, this is it.
Listen. Planet Eater is the best out of the trilogy, the same way that Revenge of the Sith is the best out of the prequel trilogy. The bar wasn't very high to begin with.
Revenge of the Sith's a good movie. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm saying like the bar wasn't very high to begin with.
Revenge of the Sith is dope.
I know. I'm not arguing.
But the other
with you
two
there.
aren't.
Hey, I like Attack of the Clones.
I'll defend Phantom Menace.
Jango Fett was my hero back then. Back in the day.
Duel of the
Welcome
Fates
to
does
Growing
go
Up With
pretty
Star
hard.
Wars.
We're talking about Star Wars on the Godzilla show. How did we get here?
I don't know. I'll stop talking now.
Goji guy? Oh, wrong comment. Hennessy Goji is my son. Goji guy. Not my crazy take. My crazy take is that Godzilla vs. Biollante. I despise it. Is the worst.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be positive after this, but I'm gonna say I read an interesting thread on Facebook today where they talked about how Biollante was kind of messy, and this is not my opinion. I love Godzilla versus Biollante. By the way, I was kidding about the high say hate. Please don't cancel me. We're all
No,
good.
he wasn't.
Thank
He wasn't
you.
kidding at all.
You're only sorry that you got caught in your wrong.
But they were
I'm not
talking
mad, I'm
about
just disappointed.
they pulled the screen time argument for Biollante, which I found really interesting because I've never seen that. Usually see it for like Godzilla 14 where they complain about Godzilla's screen time. They did it with Biollante in that thread, and I thought that was really fascinating. Because when Godzilla is on screen in that movie, it's all phenomenal. Some of the best effects in the franchise. Phenomenal.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I derailed you, Donnie. Anyone want to go to bat for their movies?
I was going to go to bat for Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Oh, okay. Go to bat.
So,
Dang.
You have been summoned.
I didn't
Adam,
realize
what's
there
your
was
report? Come on, we gotta hear it.
It was the first Godzilla movie I saw. So there is that. But it set the bar for sci-fi for me because of the world building. If you eliminate all the Godzilla scenes, if you eliminate all the kaiju scenes and just look at how they've set up this world with Godzilla in it, you have throughout the film, you have like the alarms, like here's number 1, Godzilla's been sighted, kind of stuff throughout. You have the Godzilla cafe with the footprint through that they have as the ceiling from Godzilla 84, just like how they've used Godzilla in the world and how they've, like, it feels like they sat down in a writer's room and said, Godzilla exists in this world. What can we do with it? And we have Godzilla cells because he's gone through the city. We have pieces of his skin. What can we do with this? Let's create plants that we can grow in places where that, like, that's, I love the ideas that they've done with it. Even not even paying attention to just the kaiju themselves, just everything else within that world. And I love that so much. And I look for that kind of stuff in other sci-fi movies. What rules have you established? What do you follow? Do you follow those rules? How else does the world work with these things in it? And I love that so much. Also, the designs are amazing.
Adam, really quickly, weird side note. Have you seen the Shelter 54 animation on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to check.
Wild stuff.
Now that's how
Henry.
they can bring horror into Shin Godzilla too.
Yo!
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa.
yo!
Fair.
Hey, I'm not in the hot seat anymore. Yes!
I mean, I disagree, but why?
Oh my
That's,
goodness.
how can you say something so controversially? It's so brave.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that, okay? I'll go to bat for Godzilla's Revenge right now.
I'm
listening.
waiting.
I'm listening.
And
I do love Godzilla's Revenge.
I'm gonna need this TED Talk right now.
Okay, we'll get the lights on the, the stage and the applause. Jacob, you're such a genius. No, I'm just kidding. So Godzilla's Revenge is kind of cute. It's kind of wholesome. I put it next to Son of Godzilla, where if you watch it as an adult, you're not going to get much out of it because it's kind of goofy. But like a kid in 1969, it was a perfect movie for him. Like a lot of kids back then were feeling, both mom and dad were going to work at the time and they were never around. So the kid had to walk himself to school and figure it out. And I think a lot of kids that watch it could even relate to that now. I mean, mom and dad both go to work. That's a normal thing now, at least in our country, perhaps in Japan too. But I mean, back then that was like a new thing. But, feeling the effects of bullying and being outcast and being that weird kid that dreams he's on Monster Island, that was me.
Same.
So I really vibed with that as a kid. And I've heard that Honda funded the film partially out of pocket. Could be incorrect info, could be wrong. But if so, mad respect for pulling together what he could to make a film for children. Because at the time, all the other Godzilla movies were for adults. We didn't have this growing up with Godzilla thing. So Godzilla's Revenge is really the reason, at least in Japan, they started growing up with Godzilla. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah,
No,
I agree. The
that was
English stuff
convincing
gave it a
enough for
bad
me.
rap. Because Manila sounds fine in the Japanese version. It's the dub where he's like, Godzilla says I should learn to fight my own battles, you know.
That's why I love listening to the dubs. They're so kind of stupid sounding, but it just makes it that much a little more fun for me.
Also,
Yeah.
shout out to the late Richard Pusateri for the classic media commentary. Rest in peace, Richard. We miss you.
One of the best commentaries ever.
I miss that.
He
man
did
so
not
much.
have to cook that hard.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite lines from that was when Ichiro's talking to his friend, and he's like, his friend's dismissal of Ichiro's enthusiasm for Godzilla is very mirroring of many male Godzilla fans at the time, or something like that.
Oh.
Pretty much saying like, yeah, Godzilla's not the way of the Riz. he was like alluding to something that like, yeah, girls don't like Godzilla.
There's two people here who would say differently.
I mean,
wrong, proven wrong.
I'm paraphrasing, but like he said something. I don't know. I'm not trying to tarnish that man's reputation.
Don't kick a horse while he's down, man.
No, of course I can. No, I've got nothing but respect for Richard. I love that man. I miss him a lot.
I just realized Lily's here too. Shelter 54 is one of the best kaiju films ever made. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched it too many times at this point.
I've watched it like, how many views does it have now? Like 1 million something?
I think we're closing on 1 million.
Oh, a kitty!
Yeah, Jacob, who is that? Introduce us.
Okay. I can't pick her up. She'll get really mad.
I just saw the tail.
It's not ears and the tail.
She's just like, I'm here. Oh, I am
She
so
wants to give her
obsessed.
2 cents on the Godzilla movies as well.
What are you doing?
What's your favorite Godzilla movie?
So
What were you?
Come on,
What
Chucky.
Godzilla movie will you go to bat for?
No.
Tell us.
Get that away from the camera.
Oh my goodness.
Like
Alright,
Any
well-
other films anybody wants to defend? I just realized we have 20 more minutes technically.
Mecha
Godzilla
Godzilla.
2000.
Okay, Celeste and Kaiju Kim. You want to defend Terror of Mechagodzilla and Godzilla 2000. Celeste, give us your pitch for...
So personally, growing up, that was one of the first movies I ever saw, and being a Godzilla kid and a dinosaur kid, just kind of seeing, I don't know, I felt something for poor Titanosaurus to be just a dinosaur who was living their life to all of a sudden be mind controlled and to just be portrayed as this bad guy when it's just, a poor little dinosaur trying to just live out its days, being comfortable, and all of a sudden it's thrown into battle, and then Godzilla's there, and Mechagodzilla, and I have a little bit more found love for the older Mechagodzilla, which I've always loved, but recently I've been going crazy for. But yeah, just that was my first thought of being a young kid. I still think the same is just that poor dinosaur, He's also my favorite, so. Rest in peace. It's not too much, but that's my small little.
Henry says Titanosaurus is my favorite princess.
I didn't just scare you, Cat.
That's amazing.
And that's why I love Titanosaurus.
Honestly, like, side note, Terror is the Showa film I've seen the least, but it's not because I don't like it. I just don't watch it for some reason, so maybe I will after this tonight or something.
I think Katsura is one of the most fascinating characters. That's
agree.
what really draws me to Terror of Mechagodzilla. And Dr. Mifune,
Yeah.
obsessed with that man. Kaiju Kim, G2K.
That is the first Godzilla movie, like real Godzilla movie, that I saw on the big screen. I was 9 years old. I'll never forget it. It was awesome. And I love it. It's just, to me, it's the perfect Godzilla movie. I mean, he looks awesome. He shows up plenty. There's an alien. It's a good time for everybody. And I know everyone makes fun of the poor effects. There is that one scene like raising the water in the CGI is kind of like, no.
Oh, the crap through a goose scene. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. And looking back on it, oh, that's definitely that doesn't look great, but I don't care. I still love it. It adds to the charm.
I think so too. No, so Godzilla 2000 was one of the films I used to be pretty critical of until we became friends, and then you kind of helped me relook at it. And I think that that movie has some of the most interesting human characters. Katagiri being like a quintessential, like almost Godzilla villain at this point. You know, campy, but also like complex. You know, the family in that film is like very unique as well. I think there's a lot of, I mean, you've heard me talk about this at length, but what is happening to the moms in the Godzilla franchise? Like this, you know, kid who doesn't have a mom, you know, like, I just think that there's so much rich depth to the characters in both of the films we just mentioned. So great films, everyone. Well, mine, and then we'll move forward because we have 15 minutes, is Tokyo SOS. I feel like I have to defend that movie a lot for some reason. Don't know why, because to me it's perfection. I think that it's wonderful because as a sequel, like it has like a pretty huge responsibility to carry on the story after against Mechagodzilla. But what I love about the movie is that it bridges together so much world building from like the Showa era especially, and I think that it kind of takes and creates like a modernized Showa story of sorts. And I think that when we examine like the morality play in the film of like what are the boundaries between life and death, like I think that is quite possibly one of the most fascinating concepts and stories that we've seen. And the music, Chiro Oshima's score is otherworldly, and I am obsessed.
Can I redeem myself, Mothra? She is one of the most, if not the most integral part of that movie. The best I've ever seen her in a Toho Godzilla movie. The rendition of the original theme was amazing. The effects were fantastic. I think
best Mothra design. I'll say it.
Yep, you beat me to it, but I may be very critical of our flying friend there, but I think Tokyo SOS would not be the same if she wasn't in it. Like she's one of the best parts of that movie.
Nick, redemption obtained.
Yay! I can come back on
redemption
now.
arc.
I'm invited back.
Congrats, Nick.
Christine, why Tokyo SOS is everything? It is a fantastic sequel, my favorite Millennium film. As a former nanny, Tokyo SOS is what got a lot of the kids I used to sit into the Godzilla genre. Love that. Let's see. Mark says, I love that the Kira movies connected to some of Toho's non-Godzilla Daikaiju movies as well. Yes, I agree completely.
My only complaint is I wish they did more with like the connection to the original Mothra. I feel like they could have kept that cooking a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a really fun aspect of that movie.
Yeah, I would have loved more of that too, honestly. So, all right. A couple more videos. Okay, I am doing my best to make sure we're done at the top of the hour because I don't like to go too long. So, all right. So we have the wonderful Nathan Marchand who submitted a video as well. So,
hello, Donny. First off, congratulations on 100 episodes of Growing Up with Godzilla. Now, as for my favorite Godzilla film, or at least a favorite, I would say, it would be easy to go with, say, -1, or even my very first Godzilla film, Terror of Mechagodzilla. But no. I'm jumping outside the box here to talk about what I think is the most underappreciated Godzilla film in the franchise, Godzilla vs. Gigan. People underestimate this because it's in the 70s and it had stock footage and all that, but the characters in this are absolutely wonderful. It was the last film written entirely by Shinichi Sekizawa, and it is very much a Sekizawa story and characters, but also has some influence from Kaoru Mabuchi or Takeshi Kimura, so I highly recommend this one. Give it another try.
ooh. Does anybody else think that Godzilla vs. Gigan is underrated?
I like that.
Yep.
Sky again.
I guess,
Yeah.
no, it's interesting because I don't think I've ever considered it underrated before.
I
It's
know
like a
people
pretty
like it,
popular
but I feel
one
like it's
in the
not talked about
franchise.
enough.
So when I first joined the community, all the 70s movies, except for maybe Terror, were all kind of lumped together as like the worst. Like Hedorah and Megalon were like right next to G98 when I first joined this fandom, which is crazy. So I would definitely say Gigan is one of the better loved of these movies from 71 to 74, maybe Mechagodzilla. But in some ways, I think so because Gigan is in my top 3, and I think it's one of the greatest of the entire franchise. So
I have a lot of advocacy for Godzilla vs. Gigan, and I am here for it.
I'll always advocate for Hedorah.
Does anybody think that that's underrated?
I do.
A little bit, yeah.
That movie's great.
I love it. It's a psychedelic masterpiece.
Yeah, that scene in the club used to trip me out.
The poor kitty. Oh,
That used to make me, like, out of the entire movie, that scene would make me bawl.
I just like the cat. I'm still not over the cat.
People are definitely like starting to appreciate Hedorah more. I mean, like Jacob said, like it used to be pretty hated, and I'll admit I was one of those naysayers, but I've since gone back.
I mean, ever since Yamazaki said at New York Comic Con, Yamazaki said at New York Comic Con he would recreate Hedorah, people have been like, "Yeah, do it."
That's true. I think even before
It's really,
that,
really funny. Yeah. But like before that, people would be like, "No, Hedorah sucks. It's so weird." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's why it's great.
That's good." Yeah.
Godzilla flying. I remember the first time I watched that was at my friend and I were having a sleepover, and we laughed so hard at that movie we woke up his parents. And his dad came in and he's like, "What the hell are you guys laughing at?" And we're like, "Godzilla's flying," and he looked at the TV. He's like, "Yeah, that is pretty funny." And then he went to
GG to that guy's dad. Back in the day when we'd make music videos to Godzilla footage in like 360p, if you were back in the fandom back then, I made a music video to that Hero song by the Nickelback singer from Spider-Man. And when it hit the chorus, it was the Godzilla flying scene. I was like, yeah, this goes hard.
Do you still have that somewhere?
I need to see this.
I don't.
Is that one of your unlisted old YouTube videos, Jacob?
No, it's lost to time.
Ah, darn.
But
no.
Yeah.
Lyngle lost media.
I like with the lost media, like I just between old music videos that I used to make, I have like old covers of me singing the Mothra songs dramatically. Bad. Those will never see the light of day.
It's 100 episodes though, Donnie. We gotta celebrate somehow.
Yes.
I suppose that maybe
Go dig it out of the old hard drive. We'll wait.
What was that?
I said go dig it out of the old hard drive. We'll wait.
It's maybe a future milestone episode we'll do that on.
200.
150.
125 even.
Exactly.
101. I like this idea.
There it is.
101 growing up with Godzillas.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I do have another video that I wanted to share by the ever so wonderful Chris Wallace.
Happy 100th episode of Growing Up with Godzilla, Donny. Congratulations. You are wonderful. You deserve all the praise, all the love, and I cannot wait to watch this on Netflix one day. But yes, if I can share some of my favorite Godzilla moments or just some of my favorite Godzilla films, top 3 right now, shotgun moment, shotgun to my head, gun to my head, on my knees, ask me my top 3 favorite Godzilla movies. Number 3, Space Godzilla, Great Ape Gladys. Number 2, Shin Godzilla. Number 1, Minus One. Minus One is a masterpiece. It's one of the greatest Godzilla movies ever made. Might be the greatest Godzilla movie ever made. But anyway, happy 100th episode, Donnie.
Oh,
that man is a gift.
Love that guy.
Space Godzilla top 3 is crazy though.
I
admire the boldness though. I admire him willing to
I'm here for it.
like that.
That's the cool thing, David, because like Godzilla 2000 is in like my bottom 2, but we have people here that love that movie, and I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. Even. It's still
Kim's
cool
up there like,
I beg your finest pardon, good sir.
No, I'm right there with you,
stop
Kim. He
talking
put
right
Final
now.
Wars lower than I would have preferred him.
well, I'll make things more controversial with this next question. Which Godzilla film do you think is overrated?
Oh, look at the time. Gotta go.
Oh, just for fun, please amuse me.
All right,
Godzilla King of the Monsters. Overrated.
Ooh.
But then I heard all year, so nope.
Come on, Adam. Come on.
Give it Adam.
Yeah, come on.
Adam.
Okay, I had 2. It's Shin and 2014. Okay, who's next?
Explain yourself, sir.
No, we're
Adam,
running out
I'm
of
going
time.
to throw out that one you gave me.
No, we're running out of time.
I just want to say I agree with Adam about 2014.
Oh,
I agree with that about Shin.
Oh,
okay. Here's my theory was, and I've been proven wrong in the past couple hours, that people's love for those films were due to the lengthy hiatus, and I think they enjoyed them more just because it's finally something Godzilla, and no matter what it would have been, we would have loved it as much. But I've been proven wrong.
I'm gonna back up Brian on King of the Monsters. I mean, when I first saw that movie, I absolutely loved it. But I think that was mostly because I was so excited for it, because I was like, oh my god, Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Mothra are coming back. And what the fuck was that?
Do I still keep going? Keep going.
Anyway, no, but I watched it again, and the movie's fine. But if I want to rename that movie Godzilla 2.5 Hours of Michael Dougherty's fan fiction, because the whole film, the script plays out like a fanfic you would read on one of the old Godzilla forums back in the day. Like an underwater base, a flying massive, like a device that can control the Titans. Like what 14-year-old fan fiction did this script come out of?
Listen, when I was 14, I wrote Godzilla and Mothra having a symbiotic relationship. So, Mr. Dougherty,
He stole that.
were you reading fan fiction on?
He stole that from you.
Were you on Rodian's Roost or fan fiction? It's okay though. Like
He
it's
was reading
great.
your fan fiction secretly.
I also was not a huge fan of like the complete, like the tone of the MonsterVerse shifting so quickly. I mean, I've gotten used to it now, and I'm pretty much accepting that we're never going back to grounded MonsterVerse. And Monarch Legacy of Monsters sort of being a good bridge from the grounded to the campy has sort of helped me realize that I may be treating King of the Monsters a little too harshly. But when I was looking at it that way, I was just sort of like, man, it's really not, because I think I've just been spoiled by the MCU, because it would probably be like if we went from Iron Man to Guardians of the Galaxy right afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
But we went from Iron Man to Thor pretty fast.
But even then, Thor was kind of like the vibe and the tone was still very similar.
It was still
Phase One
well-rounded,
did a
though.
really
You're
good
right.
job.
Mhm.
So Phase One did a really good job at keeping things consistent, and then of course we introduced the purple space monster.
I agree with you, because even in Thor, they were too chicken to like just say Thor's magic. They're like, magic is science we don't understand. And I'm
Yeah,
like, he lives in Asgard on a rainbow bridge. Come on.
Had they gone from it was like Iron Man, Hulk, and then Thor, Ragnarok. Had we gotten Ragnarok in Phase One, I probably have the same sentiment. But
That's true.
I don't know. I think I was just riding the because I remember rewatching Godzilla for 2014 before going to see 2019. I was like, oh, this is different, but I like it anyway. And then I watched it again. I'm like, oh, this is different.
Oh.
I was like, the hype has worn off.
Oh. I saw a lot of people in the comments saying that GMK is overrated. Ooh.
I think
I
slightly.
think it can be.
I agree a little bit.
I have
love
a
that
take
movie.
on that. I have a take on that, Donny. And I'm
Okay.
sorry that my appearance on this live stream is just hot takes.
Jacob, this
I
is
promise-
just like your public persona now. Like it's expected, and I'm all here for it.
I don't like that very much. I'm fine. I love these movies wholeheartedly.
Jacob, you are fine.
people. So I like what Kaiju Canucks said about GMK because GMK is very smart, and it's one of the few Godzilla films that really has bite to it in terms of its thematics. Most of the time, it's hyped up because GMK Godzilla is really evil and can I swear on this show?
Yes.
Okay. GMK Godzilla's evil and badass. So that's all I saw in the community, like way back in the day.
That
We'd
was
have,
your
like,
swear
profile
word of
pictures. I live in Utah.
I was
expecting
an
Can I say
F-bomb.
badass? Ooh.
Donnie, I live in Utah.
I think we should let Henry in.
Henry. Oh, Henry, we are so close to ending. If you can summarize your thoughts.
Nah,
I'm
Donnie,
ready.
it's okay. We can go over. You went 2 hours over yesterday.
I promised everybody.
Donnie,
I
this
promised
is your
everybody we
show.
would end near 2 hours.
I don't have to be anywhere.
Kaiju Kim and I
I'm
were
going to
on for
bed
5
after
hours
this.
last night. We're tuckered, aren't we, Kim?
Oh yeah.
You can hang out with them for 5 hours, but not me.
I don't like Godzilla 2000. Get out of here.
Get him.
All right. Okay. We're going to talk about which Godzilla films are overrated. GMK was my nice answer. My true answer is 2084.
Ooh. 84.
Because they're both boring.
84 was the first movie I ever saw.
That's cool. I like 85 just a little more.
That's cool.
85 is kind of better in some ways.
Anyway.
Godzilla 1985.
84 is my wife's least favorite. She's like, is that the one with like the hour-long helicopter scene where they're just trying to rescue the people?
That scene was long. I watched it the other day for the first
She
time.
just
in a
said, I just
decade, and
remember a
was
lot
like,
of buildings.
That's true. There are yeah.
So here's my take after watching 84 and 85 for the panel we did at G-Fest. 85 is just a little tighter on the editing, and it kind of goes a little quicker, and I appreciate that. And then Raymond Burr picks the movie up, puts it on his shoulders, and just runs away with it. So, I don't know. I like Godzilla 1985 a lot.
I mean, Raymond Burr's like soliloquy at the end was kind of iconic. Like I watched The Return of Godzilla the other day, and it almost didn't feel right not hearing that over the final scenes. But no, honestly, my opinion of that film has risen considerably over the years. Like, it's actually one of my favorite solo Godzilla films now. So,
How about a rapid fire question? What Godzilla movie are you the biggest apologist for?
I'll let you guys
Godzilla,
go.
Godzilla versus Mothra 92 for me. Like, I love that movie so much. And I know people are like, ew, that's in the Heisei era? What?
I'm gonna go with a basic answer, G98.
Same here.
You know, I grew up hating that movie, but it was only because Cinemassacre told me to. I think it me, Chris Wallace, Haley, Louis Duran, a bunch of other people. We want to cosplay all the human characters next G-Fest.
That would be amazing.
I'm gonna be Hank Azaria's character because one, I work with cameras for a living, and two, you know,
Can I be the old man on the pier?
Is it because you're Italian, Nick?
Yes. Well, we need I need the hat. I need to get like an old school like camcorder from the 90s, and I need to talk like this.
I could see it. I could definitely see it. I do
With
want
the
to look
Knicks,
at
I could shower and everything.
Couple of comments. Henry says Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Jacob, Godzilla vs. Megalon. Ebra, Horror of the Deep.
Yes,
Yep.
Mike. You are my
Not the
goat, Mike.
Goated movie.
Popeye the Sailor
And
Man also
Popeye.
agrees on that.
Thank
yes.
you, Popeye.
I forgot that movie existed.
Thanks. Popeye's here.
Forgot it existed. Okay, so for the sake of time, we are going to do our third prize drawing. Are we ready? Are we mentally prepared for this?
Sure.
So the third prize is again, because I'm poor and don't have anything else, a signed copy of the Godzilla 70th anniversary comic anthology. Woo! Yay! Okay, so let us roll the drawing here, and I will let everybody watch. Oh! Ghidorah Cam, yay!
Roll it again, roll it again. For anybody who doesn't know, that's my boyfriend Christian.
Oh yeah, then it's rigged. Roll it again.
Yeah.
Insider trading.
No, it's a valid win in my opinion.
It's like when
conflict
Rachel
of
of
interest.
Gargantuan Design does her ballots. David and I always vote twice.
Henry,
I saw her posting about that. That's funny.
Well, next time she does it, I'm
Poor
gonna
Danny.
back you guys up on that.
I was
They're
robbed.
coming to take you right now.
Next time when I was prepared for this, but when I'm even more prepared, I will have more elaborate prizes. But congratulations, everybody. Woo! Okay, so we're going to do a couple more videos. Then I have one final discussion question for all of you. All right. So we have a couple more videos. This next one is from my wonderful friend, Bitchzilla.
I love her.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Bitchzilla. I just wanted to congratulate Donny on 100 episodes of Growing Up with Godzilla. What an amazing accomplishment. Congratulations, Donny. I cannot wait to be on the podcast. I'm super excited, and I really think you're a very important asset to the community. I think you do great work. I think you are a beacon of hope and just an all-around wonderful person. So congratulations on 100 episodes of Growing Up with Godzilla. I'm proud of you.
I love her.
Yay! Oh, and Bitchula will be the last episode of the season. She will be featured in the last
Really
episode.
close.
I'm super excited. No, thank you for those kind words. I'm so glad we got to hang out at G-Fest. Like, it was super fun. I do have a couple more to show you as well. So this one comes from a dear friend who you all are probably familiar with as well, D-Man.
Huge congratulations on 100 episodes of Growing Up with Godzilla. It's such a beautiful series. I'm so glad to see it doing so well, and you've hit a huge milestone. That is so cool. My favorite Godzilla film is a hard question to answer, but my childhood favorite and my favorite my whole life growing up has always been King Kong vs. Godzilla 1962. My two favorite characters ever crossing over and fighting. It's just great, but at the moment, -1 really strikes the chord for me, so take your pick.
He's a cool dude.
Fair. Yeah. King Kong versus Godzilla. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't appreciate that movie enough.
That was my first Godzilla movie.
Oh. So it kind of has like it holds like a nostalgic place for you.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely didn't appreciate it for a long, long time. And then all the way back, the first ever episode of Talking Toku, we reviewed that movie because Godzilla vs. Kong was coming out at the time.
Yep.
And like all of a sudden something just clicked in my head. I'm like, oh, wait a second. This movie's awesome. This is great. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking for the past 5 or 6 years, having just not been into it. But
yeah, I had like no opinion on it until we went back and watched it for the review.
It's a good time.
Well, what the hell were you two thinking? Okay.
It's in the light now. It's okay.
We're never thinking anything.
That's true.
The simple answer is you two watched the Japanese cut when the Criterion release was happening, and then you were like,
That's true.
"Oh,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It's good. I love that one."
It is. It's wonderful. I do have one more video. Last but certainly not least, the ever so wonderful Goji Franklin.
Hey Donny, this is Goji Franklin, it's your boy. I just want to say congratulations on the 100th episode of Growing Up with Godzilla. You're doing great things in this community. It was amazing to meet you at G-Fest. You're a wonderful person. You got a really good heart on you. And I wanted to say that my first and my favorite Godzilla movie is Godzilla Final Wars. So yes, please everybody continue to support Growing Up with Godzilla. He's amazing. He's doing great things again in this community, and he's growing by the day. And yeah, we can't wait to celebrate that 100th episode.
That's what we like to hear.
Thank you. Oh, let me get my thing situated here. There we go. It wasn't going back to this mode. Anyway, thank you so much for those kind words. Again, like many of these phenomenal human beings, I got to meet for the first time at G-Fest. So I don't know why my StreamYard is like having an aneurysm right now. So no, so the last question that I have for everyone is, in your opinion, how do we work toward making the Godzilla fandom a stronger community? You know that is very central to what I do on Growing Up With Godzilla a lot. I love having those conversations. How do you think we should approach making the Godzilla fandom a stronger community?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's all there is to it. Just be kind
No
and
gatekeeping.
be accepting of the fact that other people have different opinions, and that's okay. The world will not explode because someone disagrees with you. Disagreements are not personal attacks.
Amen to that.
Exactly.
Yep. Any other thoughts?
Call out bad actors. Don't let the bystander effect take hold of you.
Agreed. 100%. Any other thoughts?
I always feel better whenever I like come home from a convention, just being around people, because we're on the keyboard arguing about like what brand made what toy, kind of stuff. But then when we're all together in person, all that is gone. It's like washed away. Yeah. So I think we just need more opportunities to just be together instead of just the one big convention every year. We need more things, more across the country, places where we can go and be with other Godzilla fans and feel that togetherness.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. When you go to the conventions with meeting new people and seeing the people in the past, you can just feel the love, whether it be, even with posing, thoughts about movies, you can still feel the love through conversation and just meeting everybody. So, which I love.
Yeah. Same.
I just want to echo everybody. I think a lot of it is just being nice to people. Kindness is essential to everything. Like Kim and I's tastes are probably polar opposite, but nothing personal, It's a disagreement. We're cool. We're not, ripping each other's throats out. We're all adults. We can handle this. I think
if you ever heard Jacob and I talking in private, we have like completely polar. You think we're polarizing to now? Like you should hear stuff we have in private. Like what?
I think I think we just need to uplift each other and celebrate community. Everything that makes us different, and I'm sure you've heard this on like PBS or Arthur or something, but everything that makes us different makes us unique and makes us special, and it's awesome. It's wonderful. We all have these different experiences. We all grew up with Godzilla in a different way, and we get to share that together as we bond over our shared. We all love this stuff. It doesn't matter if we dislike movies or anything. We just love this stuff. And I think if people remember that a little bit more, I think this fandom will be a much better place. Anyways, my Optimus Prime speech is over. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Lincoln Park.
Anyway, no, I agree with everything that's been said. Wherever a person may be in their Godzilla journey, I want everyone to know that there is a space for you in this fandom. You belong, okay? And I think your story matters. Like, you may have people who may dismiss it. You may struggle to find your group of people, but if you keep, connecting with the right people, you will create your unit, and you will find people who are supportive of you and who are uplifting of you. And I think that's always important to remember. It's taken me 20 years to find that, and I have finally found that. Will it take you that long? Possibly no, right? As long as you, keep at it.
It's all about finding your people.
Exactly. And if you feel alone in this community now, just so you will find your people, no matter what. You will find those that you cherish. You will find your tribe,
I'm like Donny. It took me like 20 years before I found like people in the community to hang out with, and half of it was because I wasn't really like even trying. But I think it was like G-Fest 2023 when Jacob and I met, and the people we were hanging out with, that pretty much started it all. Like, yeah, there were people that I had talked to online prior to, but like actually meeting people in person, that's really not until like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did notice, by the way, there was some really interesting advice in the comments too that I want to draw everyone's attention to. So Christine says, help each other, teach each other. We all love the same thing. Danny says, don't be a dickweed. Enough said.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny.
Perfect. Monster Island Film Vault Nathan says, stop the stringent gatekeeping. New fans should be told they have a wonderful ahead of them, like time ahead of them when they are starting their journey into the franchise.
Yep.
Stomp out the toxic elements, screonk them out. Hold your friends accountable. Yes, if they do something you wouldn't do, call them out. They are real friends. If they're real friends, they will listen. Yes, definitely. Doing a quick skim here to make sure. I see something about throat ripping. What?
Whoa.
We do not condone that here on Growing Up with Godzilla.
No, it comes after the stream.
I do
True,
just a
yeah.
little bit. Just a
Skeleturtle fans unite. Oh, wrong comment. Skeleturtle fans unite. But yes, Queen, yes. It's always nice. It's always nice to have everything. Great. No, so this has been such a fun conversation, everyone. Like, I am really grateful that you all took time out of your schedule today to hang out with me and to celebrate this milestone. And
I wouldn't miss it.
oh, and thank you all in the comments as well for joining. Like your support over the last almost 5 years has been, like, it feels weird saying 5 years, but it's been monumental, and I couldn't be more grateful. You all have been instrumental in making this show what it is. So thank you for trusting me with your stories and for all, like, allowing a space for these conversations to take place. All right. Plugs. Where can people find all of you? Because if those of you who have tuned in have not followed these phenomenal human beings on the screen, please go do so. So, Kim, let's start with you.
Hi. I'm Kaiju Kim on YouTube and on Twitter or X, whatever the heck you want to call it. I refuse to call it X. Instagram, I'm Kaiju_Kim. And I'm on Threads too. I don't really go on there, but you can follow me there too if you want. But yeah, I should have some new stuff coming out pretty soon. So look out for that.
Yay. Nick.
Yeah, Kaiju Junkie on Instagram and YouTube. Most active on Instagram. You can also follow my work with the wonderful man. I think if he's not beneath me for you guys, he's beneath me for me. At Kaiju United, we got a lot of fun, awesome stuff coming down the pipeline for you guys. So yeah, my work is on there. New album dropping this September. Pre-order now or pre-save it on Spotify, Apple
I better
Music.
get your signature at Comic-Con, man.
Can do. Yeah, tour dates TBA.
Celeste.
Hello, I'm Jurassic Zilla Babe. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. I know a lot of people don't use Facebook too much, but I'm still one of them.
I love it. Adam.
Yeah, there's a toys here on YouTube. I do a video every week, cocktail recipes. On Instagram, also we're talking about selling stuff on Whatnot. I go on there once a month. If you want to see me in person, I'll be at Kaiju Go in a month, and then I'll be at San Francisco Godzilla Fest in September. So hope to see some of you there.
Woo! Sorry, I'm so childish, but this is amusing me.
Look what you've done.
Oh, good lord.
I mean, hey, I'll take it.
Brian and David.
Hi, Talking Toku. We're on pretty much every social media. All at Talking Toku. I only really use the Twitter and the Instagram. We're currently on here. A bit of a weird announcement here. We're currently on Spotify, but we're looking into a different platform because the CEO of Spotify is a warmonger.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's pretty terrible.
That's
we won't
why
get
I
into it
don't use
here,
Spotify.
but we're looking for a new platform. So
yeah,
Talking Toku is there for now, but will be elsewhere. Also, not to take over this. We're coming up on our 100th episode, and we have no idea what the hell we're doing for it. So, if you have any ideas, let us know.
Every episode, we ask each other, "What are we doing?" And then I always respond something along the lines with, "We'll figure it out next time." How many more do we have to go?
I think
That's
we're on
a few more months, right?
I think we're on like episode 95, so it's getting there.
Ooh, you're getting
Almost
closer.
there.
Yeah.
No,
You
it
can
comes
also
up on you
join our
quickly.
Discord, by the way.
Oh yeah, we have a Discord server. Come hang out with there too. Also, all the stuff that I do with Kaiju United, Jacob and Nick. Edit that out. I know it's a live stream. Edit that out.
You said people.
Fix it in post.
Forever.
Hold on. Earth M78 Studios is telling us to talk about Bionicle in the episode. Brian, I think we can do that.
Yeah, I think we can.
we can manage a Bionicle episode.
I'm gonna have to brush up on my Bionicle lore, and by brush up, I mean
talk about
watch Dave's unhinged series of Bionicle lore videos.
Jacob.
Oh, okay. I gotta close it out. All right. I'm Jacob. I run Kaiju United, and I run it with David and Nick, these two fantastic individuals that do a lot for the site and the community. You can find us on kaijuunited.com. We are always open for submissions and new recruits and joining the fun. We're on every social imaginable, even Threads. I don't use it either. But yeah, you can follow us on there. You can follow me on most socials, and yeah, I'm just a dude in Utah, and we do some fun stuff.
Yay. I will make sure to edit the description, everyone, and have all of those links in the description for you for future reference. Thank you so much again for joining us today. Of course, you know where to find me here. I mean, if you're here, I'm hoping maybe that you will subscribe to this little channel, and that you will continue supporting Growing Up with Godzilla by clicking like, sharing the episodes. I am trying my best to get them on streaming services, and I'm doing terribly at that. But you can stream them on YouTube Music. That is an option. But thank you again, and don't forget, my dear Godzilla fans, to never stop standing tall. Have a good rest of your night.
Bye. Bye.